Rare song, rare song, rare song, rare song.
Live at the Way Up. Stack it.
What's up? Welcome to Rare Song, episode 8. We have made it. I can't believe we made it this far. This is fucking sick. All right, we're going to get the show kicked off. Give it up for my co-host, David Hidalgo, the main man.
What up, y'all?
All right. This is Houston's new open mic podcast.
We made it to 8.
Filming live on YouTube. Yeah, let's fucking get it.
Episode 8. How y'all feeling? I see a lot of new faces, and I love this. This is great.
All right, friends. A lot of y'all have been here. This is how we do things. We draw names out of a hat. If you hear your name called, you go see Jeremy in the warm-up room. He's going to help get you tuned and get you ready. You'll be coming in on this side door here. You'll get to play one song, and then we're going to ask you a bunch of questions after that and pick your brain. See.
Originals are
there.
wanted. I mean, yes, people have played covers, but originals are really much more wanted here.
We
But
love originals.
you know,
We're searching for the rare song.
also, if you don't have a guitar and you need an instrument, yes, we do have a piano here for you to play, and we have an acoustic here. But also, don't feel afraid to just come up here and just sing on the microphone with no instrument.
Yep.
So,
Yep, it's all self-contained performances, so you're not plugging into anything. You just got to get up here and do what you do, and that's it. The only other thing is we ask that you please don't touch the microphones. So they're just going to stay right there the whole show, and we're just going to rock them just like that.
pretty much.
I'm going to go ahead and pull the first name out of the hat and get you ready.
Let's go. We need
J
some, sound
Bob,
effects
you
from
are
that.
up first, buddy.
Yeah.
All right, we've had J Bob on the show before.
J Bob.
All right.
All right.
Go get ready.
Go hook it up with Jeremy.
Yep.
He's waiting for you.
All right. So we are inching closer to our first shows in Austin. We are going to be filming this podcast live at Maggie Mays every Wednesday on 6th Street in Austin, and then we're going to be doing shows here as well, probably on the weekends. You know.
We won't abandon you.
We are going to be posting tickets on our website and stuff, so that's how we're going to start selling stuff. It will still be free for musicians to sign up, but anybody who comes just to watch, hang out, we'll be selling tickets online. Our sponsor is back this week, Boyle House in the Heights.
Oh, thank you, Boyle
Delicious
House.
crawfish.
Oh, thank you.
Saved our life many
We're
times.
going. We're going to keep going. I mean, whoever wants to help us, I mean, we really
Yep.
do appreciate it. But, yeah, they're the Boyle House. I mean, yeah, that's the homie.
They've been our tried and true sponsor for
And they're doing
a little
good.
while. So we're looking for more sponsors, of course, obviously. So
Yeah.
if you guys have a local company and you want representation, we'll shout you out on the show every week. And, yeah, we may even start filming some commercials for these guys.
Oh, would love to do that,
Let's see
especially for
what's
Boyle
up.
House, where I just get to eat a bunch of crawfish over there.
Absolutely.
It's so delicious. I'll just eat
Absolutely.
it. Then I'll be like, yeah, that's it. That's all you need. Just me devouring crawfish.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and actually call one more name to get queued up after J Bob.
I see some
Since
movement over
this
there.
is the start. All right, it's our buddy Sean McCoy.
Sean.
You're
Yeah.
on deck, buddy.
Yeah, get tuned up.
Yep. All right, J Bob, are you ready to come to the stage, sir? All right, everybody give it up for J Bob, please, folks.
Dave. Welcome.
All right. Welcome back.
Oh yeah, I'm glad to be back.
Yeah.
Badass shirt.
Oh,
It's pretty
thank you,
cool.
thank
Pretty
you.
cool.
This is a 13th floor haunted house where I work at.
Oh.
Yeah.
There you go.
Work at a haunted house.
Look
Did we
at
find
that.
that out about you last time?
Yeah, I work at a haunted house. We're going to be doing Friday the 13th and 14th of June.
Okay.
It's going to be a blackout night, so each group gets one glow stick. Each group, like 5 or 6 people. And then you go through the whole haunted house in the dark. So-
Yeah, just one glow stick, one hope.
Yeah,
To
that's
get to
right.
the end.
The only lights on are
Good
the
luck.
exit signs.
Make it.
All right, I got a story for y'all guys. Y'all gonna
Let's
like this, right?
go.
All right, so one day I was on a date with this girl in a place called Nomads, and we were talking about a few different things. She looked at me in the eyes. She says, "J Bob, You know, when I was in high school, I was voted most likely to be eating people's babies. I'm like, damn, girl, I like you already. Well, you know, that didn't work out as it usually doesn't. But it got the thing stuck in my head, eating people's babies. I got to write a song about that shit. You know?
Good title, good.
So on a Sunday, like many other Sundays, but this was the Easter Sunday, like many other Easter Sundays, I made me a big batch of marijuana brownies, and I ate about half of them. And I went down to the restaurant to get something to eat, and I looked down at my plate, and something's staring back at me, and it was a baby octopi. He's just as smart as me. And then my vegan friend's message finally hit me that I'm eating people's babies. And I'm like, oh my God, J-Bob, that is the greatest fucking line ever for eating people's babies. But I didn't have nothing to write it down on, and I memorized it in my head, finished eating my food, just repeating that over and over. Went back to Nobad, sat down in the chair, started writing that down, got that first verse written down, started coming up with a rhythm.
I've had breakfast and I've had eggs before.
Right. Started coming up with a rhythm, and this tall drink of water, she walks in the door, tall, long legs, long brown hair, big blue eyes, big old boobs. She walked in the door, and I forgot everything I was thinking about. And I was like, oh shit, there it goes. So a couple months later, I had this little rhythm going through my head, and I had to go do this Grateful Dead festival, and I think I ate every psychedelic drug there was. And in a 13-hour guitar picking session with Miss AJ sitting next to me helping me come up with this is the result. I went down to the restaurant to get something to eat. I looked down at my plate, something staring back at me. It was a baby octopi, he's just as smart as me. And then my vegan friend's message finally hit me. I'm eating people's babies. Eating people's babies. Eating people's babies. Eating people's babies. And every shrimp you eat, and every chicken wing, and every bit of barbecue that you eat. You're eating people's babies. Eating people's babies. Eating people's babies. Eating people's babies. This is about time the psychedelics started kicking in. Well, then I started thinking about the trees. And all the plants are living just like you and me. And they're out there breeding, trying to spread their seed. So it doesn't matter what you're eating, you're eating people's babies. Eating people's babies. Eating people's babies. Eating people's babies. And every grain of rice, and every single seed, and every bit of salad that you eat. You're eating people's babies. Eating people's babies. Eating people's babies. Eating people's babies. Well, life is really short. You gotta have some fun. You gotta find you a girl that's the one. The kind of girl gonna treat you right. The kind of girl that really, really likes eating people's babies. Eating people's babies. Eating people's babies. Eating people's babies. Gotta find a girl gonna treat you right. The kind of girl that really, really likes. The kind of girl you can keep up all night. Oh yeah. Eating people's babies. Eating people's babies. did that song like that with those 3 verses for a little while, and I just kept thinking to myself, he needs something else. And one night up at 1810 Oakland, I was standing up on the stage with my friend Miss A.J. Miller standing to my right-hand side, and it hit me like an epiphany. Y'all remember that movie, They Live? Remember They Live? Yeah, Roddy Piper. Well, those of y'all who don't, Roddy Piper, man, I used to love him. Those of y'all who don't, Roddy Piper was walking down the street one day, and he found him a pair of sunglasses. When he put those sunglasses on, the whole world changed. And he could see the world the way that it really was, with subliminal messages, and 5G towers, and aliens. You know, I'm watching the movie, and even at the end of the movie, they said by 2025, which is right now, the aliens are going to be in complete control. I don't think they're in complete control yet, but it all started because we're sending out a message into outer space, and we're telling all the galaxy about the human race. And we're inviting them back to our place. Thank you, Carl Sagan. Now they're foaming at the mouth just to see how we taste, 'cause they're eating people's babies. Eating people's babies. Eating people's babies. Eating people's babies. The aliens are coming down from outer space. They got us vaccinated to enhance our taste. They're gonna eat up all the human race. Everybody's got to do that note with me because it drives the aliens crazy. Let's hear it. Come on. Because they're eating people's babies. Eating people's babies. Eating people's babies. Eating people's babies. Eating people's babies.
All right, J-Bob, y'all. Fuck yeah.
What do you think about that?
Hell yeah, dude. That was
You're
amazing.
like, oh yeah,
That was
the
fucking
aliens.
terrific.
They're the ones who really,
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
All right, I'm gonna take a little quick pause, real quick. I'm gonna get these speakers back on. They went out. Just give me 1 second. We'll keep it rolling. It is recording. J-Bob.
We're back.
All right, let's pretend that never happened. We'll just start the interview now. All right, so J-Bob, what the fuck are you talking about in that fucking song?
Talk about people's babies, man.
Well, I mean, yeah, you gotta, you know, the song came to me. I told y'all how that came about, the idea, and I'm like, well, what? Oh, okay, you know, it's a double entendre song. It has multiple meanings. You gotta listen to the words, you know, because it's basically, you know, it doesn't matter what you eat. Vegan, you can be you're eating something, the spawn of something else. So
Right.
and it's all eating people's babies.
Look at you over here trying to make the world a better place,
That's
J-Bob.
right.
That's cool. That's
This
cool.
is perception.
And
It's
do you
perception.
cook a lot of vegan food?
I'm a fucking meat eater, man.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. What
Well,
did you
I mean,
eat
you know,
today?
I am too, but I
Did you eat
I
any
love
babies
cooking vegan
today?
food.
Did you have any babies today?
What did I eat today?
Yeah.
I'm sure I did.
Which bababies?
Yeah, that's good,
Which
that's
babies
good.
have you?
Had some cheese.
Have you
What
learned?
type
Had some
of babies
steak,
did you
know,
eat
I mean,
today?
Come on.
That's what I want to know.
Oh, that was a pretty
Had
outrageous
some
start.
eggs.
Eggs, definitely. Yeah.
Definitely a good campfire song. That's something.
Yeah, the pro-lifers will definitely consider that a baby for sure.
Oh yeah, pro-lifers, man.
Maybe you should sell your T-shirts for them.
I have
Is it-
T-shirts.
Is
Yeah.
it
It
about
has a picture of my sperm on it, and it's swimming across the front of
like
it.
is
And
it
says
is it
eating
your
people's-
sperm or is it a picture? Of the
It's a
sperm? 'Cause,
picture
I
of
mean,
my
that's gonna
sperm.
the price change. It's gonna be a different price.
It's a sperm with my face on it.
Yeah, I
Different
think
price. We got
One with
different
a
price
mohawk
ranges.
and one without.
shouldn't all pro-lifers be vegan by default?
Right.
Does that make sense to anybody? I don't know
No,
if it
because
does.
plants. The plants also have babies, right?
Yeah.
Plant babies or seeds, right?
Plant
That's right,
babies.
you know.
I
Yeah,
mean,
but you can eat the plant babies.
Sounds like
you gotta
good
eat
eating.
something. You gotta eat somebody's babies.
sounds like
Like,
good.
That's the fruit.
fuck
you
we
know?
gonna
You're
eat?
eating the
We
plant
can't-
babies when you eat the fruit. you know,
Yeah,
so.
yeah, exactly. Right. Okay, so we've already learned some new things about you. You have a conscience, you have a heart.
Raspy voice.
You work at a haunted house.
Yeah.
This is all good stuff. What is the wildest like freak down like crash out burnout thing that you've seen at the haunted house? I bet you've seen somebody just lose their shit and just go fucking like sit in a corner.
Oh,
Tell the story.
There's apparently a
Which
story.
one?
The fight.
Oh yeah. So this last year.
we don't condone violence here on the show.
This last year.
By the way, we
this
do not
last year at
condone
Christmas
violence.
It's gonna be
time-
good.
Yeah, by the way, just disclaimer, we don't condone
Well,
violence.
last year at
Tell us what
Christmas
happened.
time, this guy's coming through the thing with his girlfriend, and he's running his camera, which we, do not allow. And he decided to give one of our other scare actors a hard time about running his camera, like, please turn your camera off, and he wouldn't do it. And he goes, I'm not doing anything you say. Well, he grabs a hold of my other friend, who just happened to be, retired military, wrong guy to grab a hold of.
Wrong move.
Yeah, and he spun him around in a headlock and threw him in the ground. And then I walked outside where they were on the ground, and the dude's girlfriend was on top of my buddy. And I picked her up and pushed her against the wall one time. I said, "You okay? You need to calm down." And she jumped on him again.
Oh, Lord.
Picked her up and pushed her up against the wall and held her till the cops got there. She just kept yelling and yelling, and I go, you can calm down and not go to jail, or I can let you go and you can go to jail. And as soon as the cop got there, I let go of her, and she went and tried to attack the cop. And she went to jail.
That's what will happen.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that-
so it's crazy.
That's got a.
Okay, was
100%,
everybody like in costume while this was
Yeah.
happening? That's like the
I was
craziest thing.
just
Like
like a
everybody's like
I
wearing
was just
costumes.
like a vampire.
You're like, all right, everybody just calm down.
Right,
like,
yeah.
I'm gonna suck your blood.
The
or,
guy that
like,
she
eat
was
your
attacking
brains.
had a chainsaw.
Yeah, it's like, somebody's got to cool it.
Yeah.
Oh man, what a crazy experience. Like, haunted houses. I mean,
It's a lot of fun, though.
I love haunted houses, but when they start touching me and pushing me and shoving me while I'm over there, I'm
Yeah,
just
no,
like,
I
yo,
don't-
tranquilo.
I don't
you know?
touch anybody, but I get really close.
I mean, yeah, but yeah, it's the experience. It's always a good experience. So, how long have you been doing that?
Shit, it's going on 4 years now. 4 years, yeah. So,
That's what's up.
yeah, we do it like once in the summertime, and then we do Halloween, then we do Christmas, then we do Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
So,
You write some spooky songs.
no, I don't have any real spooky
Where does
songs.
one go to write a song? Like, where's your like proper songwriting spot that you like feel comfortable in? You don't have to tell us. You know.
Usually it's just wherever it fucking hits me. Most of my shit I have written is written on either a napkin or an old envelope
that's the kind
or
of stuff I'm talking about.
fucking
Yeah.
Whataburger bag.
Yeah,
What a break a
fuck yeah.
bag.
That's what I'm
I
talking
have,
about, yeah.
I have a box full of fucking pieces of paper,
Yeah.
and random pieces of paper, so it's not one spot in particular.
I can dig that.
It's just like whenever I get my mind set on something, and I have like a lot of songs rolling around in my head, and sometimes you'll get that extra oomph, like that Eating People's Babies. That took me several.
Yeah,
it
it's
took
fun though. Like, I
6
just
months
made
to
a
get
song.
put that whole song.
It
all
must have taken a
together.
long time to
Yeah,
put
it's
that
like- it
masterpiece
comes to
together.
you.
Yeah, it took about 6 months to get it all put together, but it was an ever evolving thing.
That was
It's
epic.
a lot better when I have AJ up here doing the backups.
Oh yeah,
too,
yeah.
so-
I can imagine that'd be pretty funny.
So, don't know.
Very cool. Well, J Bob, that was super fun. That was a great song, great interview. Yep, keep signing up. I mean, damn.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I
I'm
loved
all
it.
about it.
I loved it. That was tight.
Guitar was in tune.
Guitar was in tune.
I
Yeah.
love that.
Was that even the same guitar that you brought last
That's the
time?
same guitar.
Same guitar.
Yeah.
All right, let's keep this show rolling. We got a lot of folks in the house
guys.
tonight. Give it up for J Bob, y'all.
Thank you, J Bob.
What a performance.
All right, you ready to pull another
All right,
name out the
J-Bob's
hat?
getting off stage. I'm going to call the next person to get warmed up, and then we are bringing Sean McCoy on stage. All right, we got a new name here today. It is Thomas the Snake Man.
Thomas the Snake
Thomas
Man.
the Snake Man.
Oh yeah,
All
that's
right.
him right there. Apparently.
Can't wait to hear what this dude plays.
He's got a Led Zeppelin shirt on. Let's go.
Thomas the Snake Man, and J-Bob probably ate some babies from Thomas the Snake Man.
Or either babies or mushrooms. They definitely ate mushrooms together at one point.
Edibles.
Yeah.
Oh man, come on. Speaking of, let's go ahead and go.
All right, let's get Sean McCoy up to the stage, y'all. That's our good buddy over here, Sean. Give it up for Sean. What's up, man?
I'm gonna have some words on my phone.
All right.
You
He
handsome
said he's
man.
got a little music stand.
Sean is a great guy. He's volunteered a lot of his time around here at the
You
Way
want me to
Up,
hold it for you?
and just an overall
You want me to-
badass
you-
dude.
You stand? You want me to stand it?
Oh, you brought your lyrics?
Yeah, it's been a while since I've
Oh, wow.
sang this song.
This
I'll
song
be
must
your-
yeah,
I'll be
this,
your
this
stand.
must be a freshie or something.
No, it's not. I actually
Am I gonna have to,
I
like,
wrote it
keep
a long
flicking
time
it?
ago.
All
Is
right.
it gonna turn off?
No, it's not. It'll be
All right.
fine.
I'm just looking out.
Yeah.
man.
There's like a little music stand back there, isn't there?
I am your music stand.
I guess
Oh, you want me
potentially.
to, you want to like this?
No, where you're at is great.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
that's
Well, good luck. This should be interesting.
All right.
Yeah, let's go. I support the music community.
Getting tired of the city. Too many cars on either side. Run out for me, too many buildings. I can't see the sunrise. The pace of life is a bit too fast. Barely time to skip a beat. Mind needs rest and my body does too. I'll pack up my belongings and go where I'll see. Oh, lovely mother. Oh, loving father. Oh, house that I call my home. There will never be a place that's quite like you. Well, I packed my bags and moved to Houston, 800 miles away from home. On the empty road, folks drive too fast, and the traffic could not be worse. There's a price in moving away from the city that you thought you would stay. Sitting in the same old place can keep you sitting in your same old ways. It's different living in this city, 'cause I don't feel like I'm far away from home. I've been away before and let another city steal my heart. Oh, lovely mother. Oh, loving father. Oh, house, are you still my home? Will there ever be a place that feels like you? Feels like you. Now who's it when I need a little wisdom to counteract my fears? Who is there to hold me close when I can't hold back my tears? Well, I met you in the city, and you've never let me skip a beat. You've stayed by my side every hard time I've gone through. True friend I've found in you. walking with me every step of the way. Spending time with you has helped me realize that home is not a space, and that place is when I'm with you. Oh, lovely mother, oh, loving father, oh, house that used to be home, I found another place that holds me. I'll always love my father, and I'll still kiss my mother. But with you I have my new home. Never thought I'd find a place that's quite like you.
All right. Hell yeah. All right. Sean McCoy, everybody. I guess I see why you needed the phone. There was a lot of lyrics in that
Yeah.
song.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was.
I got your back.
That was a great
I
song,
really
though.
appreciate it.
Dog,
Yeah,
that was
great.
a great song.
I think it's worth
was
committing
my
that one to
honor
memory.
hold your phone.
Yeah.
You know?
It is.
Yeah.
I sang it in an Irish pub one time in Ireland.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I would have done backup vocals.
That sounds cool. How did
Oh,
they
yeah.
How did they respond to that?
Oh, they loved it.
They loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can imagine.
It was like an open mic thing, and they were like, "Yeah, you should."
Yeah, it's like leaving
Did you
home.
record that? I was like, "No, no."
I mean, you know, your
Respecting your elders.
voice is undeniable. Your technique, pretty flawless. So I mean, shit. Yeah.
Thanks, man.
You're impressive.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, so like I was saying, Sean's helped out here a bunch, and at the last studio that we were at before this,
Yep.
we've recorded a bunch of songs together, and I actually stumbled upon one of the first ones you recorded with me
Yeah.
recently, "Let's Just Be,"
Yeah.
and
That was
I think I may have like updated the mix on it a little bit.
Oh, you
so
have?
you might have something to check out.
Yeah, I'd
A
love
little
to hear
bit
it.
because it was the first thing we ever did, right? So
Yeah.
it's like, I think it sounded one way then, but I think it sounds maybe a little better now.
I would love to hear the
Yeah, it'd be cool.
Yeah.
Do you know how to play that song like solo acoustic like this?
Funny enough, the only time I've done that was, you remember when we were working on it, and I was like, "Hey, I'm proposing to my girlfriend."
Yeah.
Later, and you were like, "Bro, you should play her that song," and I did.
Damn.
All
So-
romantic.
So I actually, that's the only time I've played that song like on my
Yeah.
acoustic guitar. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got
Well, I mean,
goosebumps
do you want
right
to
now.
try it out for us? I'm kind of like.
Man, honestly, I haven't played that song in so
Alright.
long. I don't know if I
Grayson
can
likes
do
to
it.
put
Alright.
people on the spot.
Well, it's your proposal song, you
Yeah.
know. If she ever asks for it again, you're gonna
Yeah.
need to
Girl,
have
you
that one
watching
in the
this,
chamber.
girl? You
Well,
see this?
that song that I
Girl.
just played, I played that at our wedding.
That's love.
Yeah.
So that one has a
Yeah,
little bit,
yeah.
even more sentiment to it. So
Cool.
Oh, that's sweet.
yeah.
Perfect.
It's good shit. Good shit.
Sweet.
You got love for your love, and you got love for your elders. Your parents probably also like
Yeah.
helped a lot with like just giving you fucking place to end up writing a song like that. Like,
Yeah.
it's like
Mhm.
yeah, and it's like to leave to and to find your own spot. It's like especially as an artist,
Yeah.
especially as somebody who's doing music. That's always just like a whole challenge, like to just go and travel and to just like make life your own. Like it's. But like to have a song about it is nice. 'Cause
Yeah.
I bet that song like goes through your head sometimes when you're like doing
Oh,
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
Whenever I'm in a moment where I'm like, man, I need some like grounding, I'll play that song. Yeah.
Do you
Yeah, that's, like, nice music.
do you have some new songs you're cooking up right now, or?
You know, I'm always working on music. I actually
Yeah.
do a lot more instrumental music. I feel like I'm not a very strong vocalist and lyricist, but this song is, I feel like, the best I've ever written.
It's good. Definitely.
but-
It fooled me.
You're gonna make some people feel bad about themselves with you saying that.
But
That's the
I
whole
really,
point. Yeah, we like keep building. We keep building. That's the
I
whole
don't
point
write.
of this.
I don't write words a lot. I'm way more of a music person, so I'm always making little songs on my computer. I have an album out, but it's like all of my unfinished songs, and I was like, I need to put these out somewhere, so I'm just gonna put them out. There's a couple of like finished songs in there, but I have a hard time finishing.
Yeah.
songs.
That's a typical condition.
Yeah.
You know,
Perfectionism
for sure.
can hold us all back.
Yeah.
He does have the producer's mind. You'll text me random questions, you
Yeah.
know,
Oh, that's
at,
good though.
at
like,
random
to ask
hours, just
somebody
like
and then- man, that's
Yeah.
a good thing.
Just
That's a
the other
good
day,
move.
I was
Yeah.
like, "Hey man, I was listening to the song. It's kind
Dude,
of
you're
crap."
fucking overthinking.
Yeah, he was like, what do you, what do you do with, you know, how do you tell somebody when they bring a song in and it just sucks so bad that there's nothing you can do, the mix won't help at all, like, and you know, a decent question, you know, because you do have to tell them that a re-record is, you know, in
Might
the
be-
future.
Yeah, it might be necessary.
But you kind of gotta break it sometimes a little softly,
Yeah.
you know. That's kind of a thing with producing music is
Absolutely.
you gotta be gentle, you
Yep.
know, in conducting the session. I typically like when people first come in and they want to record their song. You know, after the first take, I'll probably definitely have some notes for them, but I reserve them. I hold them back, you know, and I let them do a solid, maybe 2 or 3 takes, you know, even just one take sometimes. But I say, okay, I start them off slow, and I say, all right, let's come back in, let's listen to it,
Yep.
you know, and when I bring them back in the control room and they listen to what they did, a lot of times they will make the adjustments themselves without me having to say anything.
Yeah.
Which
That's the
kind
main
of
thing.
empowers them to be like, okay, you know, I'm making decisions and I'm making it better. I got a fresh baked cookie.
Oh my God. I'm listening. Fresh
so-
baked cookie.
So yeah, I you know, and then get them back in there, and maybe by the 3rd take, I'll start kind of slowly working in the suggestions. I don't want to like overload them with like all 10 suggestions I may have for them,
Yep.
but you know, we'll give them one at a time and just kind of
Yeah.
get them, you know, in the ballpark. But it's really important for artists to kind of like establish a rhythm in the studio before you just go like busting their balls about whatever it is they're doing
Exactly.
It
wrong.
helps with the finish.
It'll
like,
just-
like to finish it.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
definitely helps.
It'll,
because
it'll
then-
throw off their
then if you-
mojo and they'll start getting like
Yeah, and then it feels very
self-conscious and
unfinished.
critical and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Totally get that.
Fresh
But
baked cookie for
yeah,
sure,
hopefully you get that artist on the right track. And
Oh, I have full
and
faith. He's
get 'em
like he's
something.
an amazing lyricist, and like his vocals are really strong.
Good.
Yeah, he just needs some
Yeah.
help with the music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And sometimes these artists just try to record it at home on their own, and it's
Yeah.
they're in their little room, and it's very reverberant, and there's the AC noise and all the other computer noise and machine noise, and then
Yeah.
and they're recording on like a little crappy microphone, and sometimes it's just purely that, you know, even
Yeah.
if they're a good talent, it's like
Right, that's a good vibe too.
they
A
just
lot of
sound
good
thin,
things.
tinny, boxy, roomy,
Yeah.
that kind of thing. So
Yeah.
sometimes it's the environment, sometimes it's performance.
Yep.
Snoop Dogg recorded on SM57.
Sometimes the engineer didn't make it up
Like
well,
literally.
you know.
Yeah. 57s are yeah.
I
So-
mean, seriously, but it's the passion that you're doing in the song, and that's all it is. Because, like, yes, we do got some microphones that are here that are pretty good, but like, it's all about the person who's like singing it and like if they're feeling it.
Yeah.
And like what you just sang right now, dude, get some of that. It's so good.
I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try this.
So
cookie.
good. It's still warm and crunchy and like, come on. Anywho, what I was saying is like just the whole like expression, like when you feel something and then you get to like sing a song to like get it out. I mean, I'm like going through, like, we're all going through something right now. It's like to have a fucking song to sing to like get it out is just,
Yeah.
is very special because I
Yeah.
mean, you've heard other people's songs.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, everybody's felt that, right? But then for you to like make your own song, to like get through your own traumas and things that you've gone through, like that's
Yeah.
just like a special experience. So like, that's why we do this. That's why we make songs. That's why we write. But like to share them with our friends, that's like the best thing we can be doing right
Yeah.
now. That's like literally why we're doing this,
Yeah.
you know?
That's
so it's
great.
like, yeah, I mean, other than that, like I hope that you come back and like really do bring some like, I don't know, do you play something else besides guitar?
I play almost all the other instruments.
So yeah, let's
Yeah.
let's try to get a piano song in there.
I
you know?
can't.
Like, let's like switch it up.
There's so much music in my head.
Yeah.
One
Yeah,
one
let's get
instrument.
a
I'm like,
piano
I have
song.
to have my hands and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would love to hear a piano song, or let's just switch it up.
Yeah.
We can bring an accordion in this bitch.
Oh, all right.
Yeah,
That
we
was
had one of
last
those
show.
like last
Yeah,
week, right?
last show, yeah.
What's next on the horizon for you, Sean?
Yeah, I'm actually. I do have a little recording studio. My wife and I just bought a house in the Heights, and so
Congrats.
we moved into a tall and skinny home, and the first floor had room for a recording studio, and so I
Right.
built out like a little studio in there.
Perfect.
and I've had a few clients over already, and so I'm trying to build that out right now. So my hope is that I want to help local Houston artists build up their talent, build up their songs, make them bring their ideas to life.
Yes.
And because seriously, like there's people who you remember Naomi that did that hip hop song we did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Naomi's
Like,
cool.
yeah, she had no musical abilities, but she had an idea,
Yeah.
and to be able to help somebody flesh all that out
Yeah.
is so
That's
fun.
We recorded a couple songs with her at the old studio, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought they were very good. Yeah.
They were amazing.
Yeah, they were very good. A natural talent.
Exactly. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. And
All
then-
right. Well, that's awesome. You guys, if you guys ever get tired of recording at the Way Up, go record with Sean over here.
Sweet Sound
At his
That's
place.
my studio.
Sweet sound.
Yep.
Nice. Love it. Come back and play us some more songs, dude. That sounded fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Sounded great.
All right.
Yep.
Appreciate
Love
it,
it.
man.
Thank you so
Thanks
much
for
for
having
coming.
me.
Sean
Thank you,
McCoy,
guys.
everybody.
Well, damn.
All right, we're gonna pre-draw a name before we get Thomas the Snake Man up, and that name is Jonathan Andrew. All right.
Jonathan
Welcome back.
Andrew. Beautiful hat.
All right. Right now, I want y'all to give it up for Thomas the Snake Man, everybody.
Hey.
Mr. Thomas the Snake Man. Hell yeah.
The Snake Man. Welcome.
All right. Thanks for having me.
Oh, you're just gonna jump in there, Snake Man. Welcome.
Well, you can't run, you can't hide when you got that mean old devil inside. All day long, nighttime too, that mean old devil gets inside of you. Inside of you, inside of you. Oh, good Lord, what you gonna do? And tell me who you run into when that old devil gets inside of you. Well, that old devil's got powers you don't know. Most folks, they love him for his silver and gold. Silver and gold, silver and gold. Would you sell your soul for silver and gold? Inside of you, inside of you. Well, tell me what you're gonna do, and tell me who you run into when that old devil gets inside of you. Temptation happens to all of us. It's a fire we all walk through. Love or lust, or truth and trust. The devil's right there beside you. He gets inside of you, yeah, inside of you. Oh, good Lord, what you gonna do? Tell me who you
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you, guys.
Thomas the Stain Man.
The devil.
So, you know what? We might have to get like a monitor or something up here for some of these quiet singers that come on the show.
For the vocal
I'm
part?
having trouble hearing what the words are for that song. I know when I watch the episode later, it'll be loud.
No,
and
yeah, you
clear.
can be able to mix it and like,
But,
but to like hear. For the
What
first time.
exactly were you singing about right there?
You know, our own inner demons that we wrestle with.
Okay.
So, you know, we all wrestle with different things in our
Yeah.
life. And when I was a little kid and I'd throw a fit, I can remember my mama telling me the devil's inside of you. And it's just a saying that stuck with me all my life. And
Yeah.
the song came to me.
I've seen it in people. So what's your what's your personal struggle there? Like, where has that manifested itself as a problem in your life?
Well, I mean, I wrote it after my mom died, and I was dealing with that. I was a mama's boy. It was a hard thing for me to deal with. Also at the time, just a lot of other personal things in my life. Sometimes we feel like we're getting swallowed up by life,
Yeah.
and how we get in or out of it depends on, you know, what we do.
Yeah.
And we either lay down and wallow in it, which I did for a while, or we get up and we walk away from it.
Or write a song about it.
Write a song about it.
So can you pinpoint where the devil is inside of you, or do you
Oh,
do
shit.
you feel like
it's what you gonna do when he's inside of you?
Yeah?
So he comes and goes. I mean,
Yeah.
he's
you're fighting him off well?
yeah. What you gonna do?
Yeah.
As much love
It's like
as I
that
felt when you
cartoon.
showed up, like,
It's like that cartoon, you know, the little angel on this shoulder.
Oh, yeah,
and the
yeah,
little
yeah, yeah,
devil
yeah.
on this shoulder.
thank you, Tom and Jerry.
What you gonna do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, like when you were in here too, though, I could feel like the love over here in this area. Over here.
Yes.
Right
It's a
on.
whole bunch of love. Yeah.
Hey, you brought your fan base over
Yeah,
here. That's
well,
good.
that's cool.
J
It's
Bob,
always-
J
always
Bob
good
and
to
Kathy,
see.
dear friends of mine.
As dark as you may think you are loved.
Yeah.
And then AJ Miller's also a good friend of mine.
We love her.
but
I met
We love
AJ
her.
when she started, when she was just learning to play the
Badass.
ukulele.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And boy, she's just blossomed into a
Oh, yeah.
great songwriter.
I know, right? Yeah, I
Great
was
play-
I
great
was with
guitar
her
player,
during that
great
time, and
songwriter.
yeah.
She's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Yep.
She is beautiful. I love
Uh-huh.
her.
We love AJ.
You know, yeah.
You hear that, girl?
Every chance I get,
You hear that?
she's my person.
Absolutely.
She's
our
listening to
person
this right
too.
now.
She's amazing.
Every
Love you.
chance she gets, she comes and consults me for guidance and wisdom, and we had a really beautiful lesson actually after the Rare song. I think it was last week or the week before. I mean, we were just, you know,
Yeah, she's here
AJ
sometimes.
kind of got me
something.
back
She
into
was here
going
last
out
time.
and playing live open mics. I've been one of them guys who always just played with himself, you know. I just
Yeah.
and then when I first met AJ, I well that too, you know. But I have a shop at a flea market, and AJ was working next door, and I always have my guitar with me wherever I'm at, and she
Yeah.
had her ukulele, and she started telling me about Ojimon, and she kind of got me out, kind of pushed me out there to do the open mic. So I try and do as many as I could, and I heard about you guys, and I watched, you know, the episodes you got
Yeah.
up on
Thank you.
YouTube,
thank you.
and J Bob said he was coming. I was like, I want to go, and so yeah.
J
Yeah,
Bob.
Fun concept, right?
It's a great thing,
Yeah.
man. It's
People
a
are
cool,
going to be able to watch your open mic performance for
Well,
the
We get to
rest of
hang out.
time.
We
for,
get to hang
yeah,
out,
for, you
share
know, for what it
music,
is, you know.
Yeah.
steal
So,
people's drinks.
Yep.
They call me the Snake Man because I'm an actual herpetologist.
We shared
That's
reason.
where I make my living, is with herpetology. So
Y'all quit being dirty.
That's not me.
Both of y'all.
You know what?
That's not me.
We're just such brothers up here. We can share beers. It's all good. Don't question
Brothers.
us. We got nothing to hide. We're doing this live on air.
Damn right. We keeps it real.
Yeah. Thomas, how long have you been playing?
I've been playing all my life. I got my first guitar when I was 11 years old.
The name.
Mm.
Where the name comes from.
yeah.
Thomas the Snake Man is actually my
good
DBA.
question.
I've made my living with snakes and reptiles for the past 30 years.
All right.
Details.
I'm a literal herpetologist, and I breed, sell, educate
Snake
people
farm.
about snakes.
Dude, we need to have like one episode. We just need to just have you come in.
No.
and just,
yeah.
like while we're just bring in
Yeah.
some reptiles.
Just show and tell?
Yeah, let's just do a show
Yeah.
and tell.
Let's have show and
some
tell day.
reptiles.
All right.
That sounds
So,
great.
Yeah. They're,
Put it
they're-
on my. You just
you
put it on
know,
my head or something. Just-
great thing about reptiles, they're nice and quiet, and they don't tear up your furniture. So,
They will look at you dead in the eyes and just feel nothing.
well, it's there. You just gotta feel it.
I'm just like reptiles that I've seen. I'm like trying to make a connection to them at the zoo, and I'm like, look at them, like I feel you, man.
Yeah, they got
Like,
that
dude, I
indifference.
see you, bro.
Kind of like cats, dude.
I have tried to
You know
make
what
the
I mean?
connection, so I do have
Kinda got
love and
that
affection for them. But
indifference,
this is so hard,
No.
so hard. Yeah. Well, other than dealing with that, like I doing work like that too. That means you have to have an affection and like a love for animals and just living animals.
Yeah,
How do you feel
bio-
about homie's song earlier
Yeah, great.
about eating babies?
Yeah, man. I mean, everything we eat is something's baby.
Is that,
I mean,
okay.
You know, it's
Seems
beautiful.
pretty cool.
It's a
It
beautiful
seems pretty
concept.
chill. Like
you
it's
know?
just like
It-
that's what's
it
up. I just
points
had
that
here.
out. Yeah,
That's
man.
your homie.
Anything you eat, man, is something's baby.
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah,
Yep.
this is like us coming up to like where it's like you're just doing something and you're like, I'm gonna write a song about that. It's
Yeah.
so awesome. Even if
Right.
it's something like you're like real passionate and serious.
Yeah.
Sometimes you want to write a song about some other shit.
I
you know, it's
have trouble if I sit and try and write a song. I just stumble and stumble, man.
Should overtake
I've
it.
got close to a dozen songs of mine, and they just kind of come to me. Usually at night or early in the morning. My favorite time to play the guitar is when I first wake up in the morning. I spend an hour every day, with her. That's how I start my day.
That's
And
it.
that's my best time for writing, just write with that flow and that energy. If I sit and try and make a date with somebody to write a particular thing, it just never works out.
Thomas the Snake Man, he patiently waits for
Yeah,
the
yeah.
songs to come to him.
Wait for them to come to me.
All
baby.
right. That is definitely a method. We are, let's keep the show rolling. We got a lot of signups tonight. Thomas, thank you so much for playing, man.
Thank you guys.
It's been a
for
real
having me,
pleasure.
man. Thank you guys.
Yeah, dude. Thanks for coming in, man. Yeah, fun times,
you,
fun
brother.
times.
Love it.
Pretty much like after every one of these shows, a lot of people stick around and we jam and have a good time. And these things will go all freaking night. They'll
Well,
go
if that's
till
everybody's being cool,
6 a.m.
you know, one thing about us doing that is if somebody's playing, we got to know how to like share space, so everybody has their chance to play. So that's what we endorse here. It's like everybody gets to hear each other's music. so.
All right, we're gonna call a name to get warmed up while we get Jonathan up on the stage, and it is Cons Keys. Cons Keys,
Oh shit!
the hardest working musician
Dude,
on
he's
this
the champ.
show.
He's the people's champ.
He's here.
Go over there and
always.
put your batteries in the thing.
Come on, Cons. I'm not
on.
surprised that you,
You know
got
what to
called
do.
out again.
Crazy wild.
All right.
man.
Right now we have coming up to the stage Jonathan Andrew. Give it up for Jonathan Andrew, everybody. What's up, man? Welcome back.
I'm back.
You are
This
back.
time with a lot less intimacy with the
Yeah.
mic. We're not.
And look at that hat.
Yeah.
Look at
Yeah,
that.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
beautiful. I got a little bow.
Yeah, just put your face directly into the microphone.
No, we're not.
Not this time. Not
Not
this
as
time.
intimate this time. Not as
I
intimate this
remember.
All right, what you got for us today?
time. So this one is I played the most popular one last time. This is
Uh-huh.
actually the first one I ever wrote. I wrote it back when I was married in like 2017, and it kind of grew from. I kind of like based it off of what's that song? That's the A-Team by Atrine. Like how we had a different perspective, and so I wrote it from the perspective of a girl, and kind of added some of my personal trauma to it, and then some other friends' trauma to it. And it kind of grew from there. And it's not one I play super often; it's a little bit longer. But I feel like we're doing like a storytelling kind of songwriting night, so because I had like 3 of the songs. So
Sweet.
yeah.
All right.
a girl who a long time ago had the brightest smile at 7 years old. She looks back now, grown to about 14. The times went quick, she was innocent too. This hellish dream, because things had changed. Bullied for charm and smarts, for a shining outlook and a caring heart. She cried herself to sleep, making sure no one saw her way. She wouldn't give up, she would keep on trying, but not one person knew how weak she could be. But alas, a change of pace when she saw his dashing face. She no longer felt so out of place. He was everything that she was looking for. He swept her feet right off the floor, and finally she was content. But good things in life aren't permanent. She'd wear bruises to school every day, learn to take pills to keep the troubles away. She asked for help from her family on her knees, but they turned their back, leaving her once again lonely. That night she sang, never give up when I'm feeling down. I look up to the skies, past the clouds, dream of a day with this pain in the past. Hope that I'll find a way to last. When I was younger, the world looked so good. I believe in that dream, make the pain the wood. The foundation for me to keep on the smile, keep walking the good life to my last mile. Years passed, she was so worn and broken, done with the shit, she was ready to quit and tired of hoping for a better life. So she went out, found her own, nowhere to call a home. Just a bench and a line that had barely shown, but she had to survive this hellish life. She set sail with just the hit of a pipe, doing things she never thought she'd do. They say life's a bitch and she knew it was true. But then one day, a stranger held out his hand, told her God had a plan. Just open your eyes and you'll understand. See, I just want to help you out of this hell. I've been there before and I have stories to tell. She looked up at him and did as she was told, and smiled at him just like when she was 7 years old. That night she sang, I'll never give up when I'm feeling down. I look up to the skies, past the clouds, dream of a day could put this pain in the past. Hope that I'll find a way to last. When I was younger, the world looked so good. Believing that dream makes the pain the wood. The foundation for me to keep on the smile, keep walking the good life to my last smile. Thank you.
Andrew, first song.
Yeah,
Very first song.
very first one.
Sounded like a very empathetic song. It sounds like you put yourself right in this woman's shoes.
Yeah, it was definitely a lot of personal stuff, and I was like, I don't want to go on stage and just tell this like deep story. So how do I like throw people off and make it not so vulnerable feeling to play? And I was like, I'll just say it's a girl. And it went really well, and I added a couple things that some other friends have gone through, and some stuff I've been through myself, and ended up kind of coming together really nicely. It took me a couple months to write, so that was
to
my first
remember it
project.
though, like after all the years, and like to remember it too. Like
Oh, yeah.
One of the songs that I sang on the first episode was like I hadn't sang that song in like years, and then for it to just come up, it's like that shit meant something, So it's like how complex it is. I mean, say it is your first song, like we like make more advanced songs as we get older, but to remember that first one is always good.
Yeah.
Because it is gonna be simple, and it's gonna be like a memory. It's gonna be like something that you experience. It's more about that than like how complex the song is and like how
Yeah.
fucking complicated it can be.
Yeah,
It's
it
more about
definitely.
the feeling.
It definitely like is one of the easy go-to ones because there's not like a chord progression change in the chorus. It just
Right.
has, and it's got a very good, solid like up and down
Right.
like hit to it, and it's got a good messaging. It's one of those feel-good songs at the end where
Right.
oh, like kind of like hug your.
I was
friend.
definitely feeling, oh.
Yeah.
No, I was feeling definitely like it's just like one of those songs that you sang when it's like back in the day, and it's like a good feeling because it's like we all start somewhere where we like write a song. Because that's also for other people who want to come play too. They're like, it doesn't have to be this like super complicated, crazy song. It could just be like some shit you wrote a long time ago. You feeling it, and it still means something. So come play it. And that's what I felt when you played that. It's just like something that you feel, you want to come jam it. You didn't get all up in the mic this time.
I didn't. I
loved it.
learned.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Yeah,
Like,
it sounded
Evolution.
good. It
I
sounded nice
loved it.
and
I loved it. Like,
nice
so
and good.
yeah, that way we can just groove. But yeah, that's fucking.
You know what though? The mics are forgiving because I edited the episode from last week,
yeah,
and
he's-
it sounds
got a good
pretty
brain.
good, right?
Yeah, okay,
You know,
cool.
Grayson's got a good brain.
So those critiques, I guess, are more for like in the room than on the recording. Because when we do have live like recordings, I will have people like when they have full bands, they will get kind of like right up
Hell yeah.
on the mic. But for this acoustic stuff,
And it's normal open mics too. You don't have the nicest acoustic or microphones either, so you kind of have to get a little bit
Right.
more. Take
Right,
the
yeah.
microphone on a date first and get
I
very
mean,
close
Right.
on.
Yeah. This is kind of meant to be sort of a challenge to artists to kind of like break away from the conventional systems where you plug in your guitar and then you sing directly into the mic, and you can play that guitar as loud as you want and then sing as softly as you want. And the engineer will balance you out and make it sound
losing
good.
their
It's
mind.
like this is the challenge to kind of naturally balance yourself in the
Yep.
room. You know what I mean? 'Cause
Also,
it's like-
shout out
it's
to
more
our
like
listeners.
area miking, it's like more far field miking, right? So it's like the responsibility is really on you to kind of like if you're singing a soft part, it's cool.
those dynamics.
But,
Yeah, the
but,
dynamics, yeah.
bring the guitar down, as much as your voice. Don't play that thing loud over your
Right.
soft voice, So, and I think that just helps artists just in the real world, because you don't always have a full PA system, and then when you don't and you're trying to play your song for people and it doesn't translate because all they can hear is the guitar and
Yeah, I've done some busking too.
no
and,
vocals,
like,
it's
yeah.
like,
There's some songs that like I'll play with a pick, but there's some songs that are more I won't play with the pick if I'm doing a softer song. That's when I do like the finger picking stuff. Versus like if I'm doing one of my other songs like that's more energy and so it's got faster airspeed, I can produce that sound.
Yeah.
And being a baritone singer, like my voice is naturally lower than my guitar, so I have to like really push it if I want to sound louder than it. So
yep.
Real
It's a little
quick,
puzzle you got to figure out sometimes, and
it's fun. It's fun to do though.
to dial it in. But
real quick, I just wanted to like the intimacy of the songs that we listened to on stage. I really do want to thank everybody who's like in the crowd and like how when we are in that intimate place that y'all are like being quiet and closing the door and just for our new listeners and new people who come, that this is like the energy here is just like us respecting the space and like being like cool about it. You don't have to, but it's cool when you do because we do want to hear our friends' songs.
Yeah.
And so that it's also just as special as like you're gonna bring the energy with the song, as the people who are here to respect that, so that like when you're expressing it, that moment's there. And that I just really want to say thank you to you all too.
It's very true. We have had some really good audience.
They're awesome.
out here.
I love them.
I wonder if that trend will continue when we hit 6th Street.
I know when we
know?
hit 6th Street, dude, I can imagine when we hit 6th Street.
It could be a different situation.
We're gonna see 6th Street. We're gonna see.
We'll see
We've
how
been
rowdy these
very
fuckers
welcomed
are.
over there, but we're gonna see. We come over there with love, but we're gonna do our best because we
And,
do love. We do love
Next up is
Austin.
Wonderwall.
Right, dude. Who knows, dog? That's a good point.
We'll
gonna
get
see.
we'll get
We're
some
gonna
Wonder
see.
Walls out there. I'm
Every-
sure.
We're probably
time
gonna
the
get
crowd's
some
too
people
loud.
that we're just gonna have to.
Or play Stairway to Heaven. Every time the crowd's too loud, you just play Never Gonna Give You Up.
No, I'm going to fuck with them. That's what's gonna happen. They're gonna get a little taste of
Yeah.
H-Town.
Oh yeah, he'll lay down the
Yeah,
law.
they're gonna
He
get a
hadn't had
taste
to
of
lay down the law
H-Town.
yet, but
Houston's pretty respectful.
can't wait till yet.
Yeah,
We've
exactly.
got a
We're
great- we've got a
respectful, so
great
like
scene.
try to fuck with us. But then at the same time, when we have our homies and we're playing songs, like they try us. But we want the vibe. That's what we want. We
Yep.
want to hear people's songs
Oh yeah.
or the rare song.
Jonathan, what is your reason for making music and sharing it with people? playing songs?
I mean, I don't consider myself to be a great singer or musician, such as like I think one of the guys playing earlier was talking about hearing music in your head and just expression. Like it's a good way to. I love to write to like share a story and to inspire other people because it shows that like I'm not a super great at any particular thing as much as just the songwriting aspect and like helping to advocate for the other arts. Like, you know, there's the fire spinning stuff and you got the live music, you got the DJs.
By the way.
There's, and I want to
he does
advocate
fire
for all
spinning
the
too.
arts.
He's very talented.
So creating a space where people can advocate for their art and express themselves and showing that, like, hey, even if you're starting out on something new, like it's all about learning and making Houston just a great space for the art. And like anything I can do to contribute to that, I'll do. Even if
Sharing, doing what we're doing,
That's
like
cool.
us getting together, doing this.
I love
That's
it.
what
You
is.
know, like you said, some people share it, you know, because they think they're the best and they just want to show people how great they are.
Oh
but,
yeah.
you know, sometimes the lesson is courage. You know, it doesn't matter how good you are, you're getting up there and doing it, and sometimes that's what's inspiring people. Like, wow,
Damn right.
he just
Yeah,
fucking
it's-
doing
I will
it. you
always
know?
stand by
I've
that.
been doing it for like almost a decade, and it still is nerve-wracking as hell.
Yeah.
But it's fun when you get in there and on the
Definitely.
stage and you start singing, and you're like, all right, I'm getting.
I mean,
warmed
even
up.
with age, we've had artists to come on here and they're older than all of us, and then they still feel that. Like that is very fucking powerful because it's like we have our time right now. We can do whatever you want to go do your job and do your thing and then figure out your life. Once you've been doing shit for so long and still feel that, that's like something that no one can explain. Like you can only know because you heard the damn song.
I think it shows you care too. Like you're still critical of yourself even after performing the same song hundreds of
Or
times.
vulnerability too. The vulnerability is
Yeah.
a big part of it because you want to be vulnerable while you're writing a song or like
You wanna
making
feel it.
something new. There's a vulnerability to it too.
Yeah.
So it's like and also because maybe you're not like the best artist at the beginning, but you have to start somewhere.
Or you would need to
You
tweak the
gotta
sound a
do
little bit.
something, but also it's hanging out with other artists. That's what we're
That's
doing.
what inspires me, yeah.
Because that's why I got good. Because I started hanging out with a bunch of other people and we're just hanging out and just sharing songs, and then you, like he said, you get the courage, and that you want to go in front of everybody. But it all starts from there. Like, but if you don't have the opportunity, because I used to do this shit, like how we're doing this show. I used to do this with breakdancing a long time ago with Youth Advocates.
That's another art
where it
I'm
was
trying to
like
tap into.
little kids that wanted to come and see the breakdancing. They would see people perform, and you got like apex artists who are doing crazy shit, and then you got the young people who are like, damn,
I want to try that.
right?
Yeah.
And now this was like 17 years ago. These people were like they're in their 20s now, and so now they're badass now. And so like I will always remember that. Like that was an experience. So like even with artists now, we have acoustic, singer songwriter stuff we have now. We're inspiring people. The young people are gonna come up here and like jam with us. You
Yeah,
know? That's kind of what I want too. It's like young people and people of age, like all of us. All of us should just come kick it.
I've got trade secrets I'm willing to share.
Yeah, and also like if you hang out afterwards, we'll show you some like recording techniques and
Yeah.
like talk about like some more advanced stuff.
Make
but the
you some
point
fun.
is show up and come hang with us and come like be a part of our our experience because that's what we want. We want to create experience. But if you ain't here, maybe just check it on the podcast. That's cool too.
Or that, yeah.
But like if you're here though, it's different. You know, we do respect our listeners and like our people who are watching the show. But like when you're here, it's different. You know. And I'm glad you keep coming too. Like just keep on coming back.
I've got at least 2 more songs. I'm in the process of writing a 3rd one. That
Better start writing some more.
Yeah,
you're gonna
I'm
run
gonna
out.
catch up really quick. It takes me about
Yeah.
a week to get a song down.
Yeah.
We got you.
So
Well, Jonathan, thank you so much for coming on the show.
I appreciate
And
y'all.
having a great time.
As always, thank you.
Yes, sir. All right, we're gonna pre-pull the next name before we bring up Khan's Keys,
Cons Keys.
the reigning
He's so like,
the
entertaining.
reigning artist with the most appearances on the
he's,
show,
like,
Mr. Khan's Keys.
dedicated. He's also the one who's like, we're like, it's acoustic. You're supposed to have like an
Yeah.
acoustic guitar. He's like, I'm gonna bring a keyboard.
I can already hear him getting that keyboard
I
warmed
hear
up
it.
in there.
He's got his batteries loaded.
Uh-huh. All right, this is an interesting name that we have coming up after Khan's. Fowler. Fowler is on deck.
Fowler.
All right,
Oh,
I, like
I
that
met you
name. That's,
earlier. Yeah.
That's an interesting
Welcome.
name.
All right, go meet Jeremy.
all right.
He's in the living room. Jeremy, we got Fowler coming around.
Uh-huh.
Handsome gentleman.
All right,
Red
let's
shirt.
get Khan's Keys up to the stage. Come on.
Oh man, you came back. He has returned with like an intro song this time.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh.
Cons Keys to the stage.
Heck yeah. Yeah. Shit.
You just gonna kick into it? Let's go, baby.
Yeah, you might as well.
I was like, let's go.
This is a song called C.
Turn it up a little bit, babe.
A light pole gets more space than me to stretch and shine, fulfilling destiny. You'll know the way you have to go, pointed, guided, sharp, afflicted. All while talking to a volleyball on an island, my way. So forget me, that's where I want to be. Hey, let's see. Mythical survival, eat and drink daily. How much good can there be? How much love can there be when every thought and action really needs more, 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 more?
Yeah, Cons Keys,
Righteous,
yo.
dude. That was
Holy
righteous.
shit. These songs keep getting crazier every week.
That one has
Cons.
a really nice chord
Just
on it, dude.
came
That was-
off a great performance from last
Oh,
week.
man,
Made
dude.
that instant classic Luminous. That's been stuck in my head all week. That was a great one.
Okay.
That was
Heck yeah.
funny.
Appreciate it.
I like how
Heck
you
yeah.
jumped into that really fast tempo. And just, I was starting feeling like thrashing. It's like, open up the pit. We're going to have to move
Let's
this couch.
go.
We're going to have to move the
Yeah.
couch.
Get it
We're just going to have to
started.
start thrashing in here. When
Yeah.
you started that, but like, good thing everything's still cool. Everybody's still sitting down.
Yeah, I thought
Yeah.
you would appreciate that one.
I
I'm,
loved it. I loved it.
I'm sure the genre that song exists in has not been created yet. I have no idea what to put that in.
I
what
was feeling
category
some
to
video
put that
game
in.
vibes with it,
Heck
but
yeah.
then you
There's
had
some
like
video
some
game
80s
vibes, for
vibes because
sure.
the words that you were saying in the beginning, that shit was awesome. It was like some like some shit I hear at Numbers.
Yep.
And I'm just like, they're smoking a cigarette, and like, just
Yeah.
like.
It's gonna take us a while to figure that one out, for sure.
Cons
Heck yeah.
Keys.
Sounds like a great place to be. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking
Do
of
you have a
80s
name for
vibes,
this keyboard? Is there like a name for it?
Oh my gosh. No.
I think there should be, because it's such
I've
a
never thought of that.
special. It's such a special thing that's been a part of us since we started it. It like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
I kind of want to bring my best foot forward. So, they do make new ones. And so I might be bringing something special if the show keeps on rolling.
As long as it's battery operated.
Yeah, you're gonna have to upgrade. I mean, you're totally slinging that thing. You're working it. So.
Hey,
I mean, we could literally go
Yeah.
in the street. We could go on the freeway and play this right now if we
Yeah.
wanted to.
Yeah, let's go.
It can
what I'm-
bust just like this.
From the
Yeah.
buskin to
Busk.
the stadium. Let's go.
Yeah, we can busk.
Yeah.
Yeah, put in a little Bluetooth connector. We can be anywhere. We can be roaming.
Busking is illegal in Houston again.
Illegal?
It's legal again. It was illegal in 2023. it became legal again.
I like how they made it legal and then no musicians have tried to busk. Like they're just.
That's what they were. Yeah, and they made
They
it
did
legal
all this
again.
work to pass this law,
because
and
no
nobody's
one's
out there
Yeah.
fucking
Look at
doing
this
it.
beautiful place to be.
That's why you
would
need to
be
have
out in the-
backup. You need to have your homies in the corners like watching you so you don't get jacked.
Yeah,
You
that's
know,
true.
but they're also like jamming out, like they're like dancing and shit. So you know.
Yeah, musicians that are buskers, they just become regular buskers because they get their instruments jacked, and now they're just out there
Right.
just asking
Yeah.
for money.
Yeah, you just got to pick the right street downtown. And downtown Houston can be kind of, it's pretty brutal. But when you come to this corner of downtown Houston, you're welcome. And
Yeah.
you can busk all night.
Yep.
That's what you're into.
Yeah, I'm into throwing a ball. I think I really want to play catch with somebody. Maybe I just need a Y membership again or something. Like,
There we go.
so I'm really trying to do.
Dude, pickleball.
Also, it's this, this island thing and all this. So, yeah.
Oh
It's
yeah,
all-
I heard like a Castaway reference in
Hell
there.
yeah. Yeah. Some of these songs. Yeah. I got you.
Oh.
Little pop reference, little
Yeah.
shebang.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see. I think all this is simulated. People going back and forth. What's simulated? Dude, everything you look at here is created for you, for us to have a great
Yeah.
time. Like this is all
Yes.
simulated. Have a great
Yes, 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 yes,
experience.
yes, yes, yes.
Bring it. But
Well,
Well
Cons,
said,
you
well
keep
said.
coming back.
Hell
You
yeah.
keep doing better.
Obviously having a good time.
what-
Dude, how you left last time. You just got up and left last time. That
Yeah.
shit was awesome.
he was about to do it right now.
Some rock star shit, right?
what else can
He
you
got
take
his
from
keyboard.
me?
He was about to
Give
do
it.
that shit
I'll give you
again.
that.
Damn.
Cons,
you're good.
what keeps you coming back every week? What are some of your favorite things about this
This gives me
experience?
a reason to write a song. I think it's a stage to actually, it's worth it. So yeah, these are gonna be recorded someday. Maybe I'll come back and do these other ones that I feel like I could do better someday.
Sure.
Let's
Oh,
go
if you
back
want to
number
fuck with
two.
some
Let's go number
80s
Yeah.
keyboard stuff, I got you. I've been learning some shit about like recording 8-bit sound and like how to like make it like where you can push it really hard and like still sound comprehensive.
Oh yeah, if we're recording, I gotta come to y'all first. If we're at,
I
I'll be
love-
asking about y'all.
I love old school like keyboards and stuff like that. I really do.
Yeah.
It's like what started it all, like with all the synthesizers, like.
Yeah, we'll
but,
keep
you
it
know,
close by. It's not.
But
going
if you got
anywhere.
Cons keys behind it, we're in for a treat.
yeah, appreciate.
Yeah. And I
yeah.
think he's ready to dip.
He's ready.
Yo, give him some love.
All
I
right,
love
here goes Cons Keys, y'all.
Cons Keys is awesome. Yo, let's get another. Are we? Is
That
the last
man
one?
loves to scamper.
Are we still getting another name out the hat, or what are we gonna do?
That's that guy is
Is it time for another name, or?
It is. It is.
I think it's time for another name.
All right, before we get Fowler up, we have
So make it get a hold of Marcelo. I'm trying to
man.
get a.
somebody, somebody folded this paper very interesting. It's Dolly.
Call it art.
Yep.
Call it origami.
Yeah, yep.
Okay, learn some.
All right, we got Dolly in the building coming up next. Gonna get a bunch of fresh faces up. We're gonna go ahead and start with Fowler. Fowler, come on up to the stage.
Y'all make some noise.
Make some noise.
He's a new friend. Oh,
It's
he's
first
getting
time
on the
he's going for the piano.
Let's go.
right.
Yeah, we got a piano player.
That thing was just
Yes.
over there collecting dust. So I'm
Boom.
glad somebody's
Dude,
Not
get
anymore. Now the
comfy.
dust is on my ass.
Dude,
All
knock
right,
the
let's
dust
go.
off that thing.
knock it off.
Fowler, welcome.
What are you gonna play for us?
I'm gonna play obviously an original. It's called "Call Somebody." I wrote it. I was drunk one night, and I was feeling pretty down about life circumstances and shit.
Yeah.
And I called a friend, and just exactly what needed to happen. He listened to me, and we just broed out over the phone, and he said some encouraging stuff, and I was like, wow, I feel like a huge weight is off my shoulders, and it reminded me of the importance of reaching out whenever you're feeling, dark thoughts swirling around up top, and you're not your own biggest fan and all that kind of stuff. And I was like,
Very humble.
I kind of tucked it away as an idea to write a song about, and then Super Bowl Sunday came out. I don't really care much about football, so I was like, let me go on TikTok Live and write a whole song on live stream, and I did, and this is what came out.
All right. Interesting. Let's see what you got.
This is a Call Somebody. Hold on, let's see here. Yeah, there we go. I had my fair share of close calls, and I know what it feels like to be trapped without any walls. I live in a nation that prides itself on owning guns. But sometimes I'm afraid of what I might do if I own one. But if you need help seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, if you need help trying to find a silver lining, just ain't there. Call somebody, call on Jesus, call a friend. Or you can call me, 'cause you know I know what it's like to be there. I know right now feels like the darkness is all that there is. Hold on a little bit longer, light will come if you let it in. Don't listen to the lies that say you're not enough. Find your reason to stay, 'cause you're worth it and you are loved. And if you need help seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, if you need help trying to find a silver lining that just ain't there, call somebody, call on Jesus, call a friend. Or you can call me, 'cause you know I know what it's like to be there. Oh, call. Yeah, call. Just call. Come on, call. And if you need help seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, if you need help trying to find a silver lining that just ain't there, call somebody, call on Jesus, call a friend. Or you can call me, 'cause you know I know what it's like to be there. You can call me, call me, call me. You can call me, 'cause you know I know what it's like to be there.
Well, damn. Come join us over here. Come join us over here.
Oh, I'm coming over there?
Yeah,
You
yeah,
want to?
you might.
Oh,
You
okay.
can come.
I would
hang out
like
right
that.
here. I mean, honestly, we could talk to him from over there.
I want him closer to me.
But come on.
Because you know what? Your voice is very powerful.
Thank you.
And I really appreciated that.
Super voice.
Yeah, I saw you in the street in the front. You were like walking over there where Donald is and just kind of like looking around. I was like, no, sir, you come here.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that I found you. Because I
Alright.
heard you knock earlier. I was like, yeah, I'm
Yeah.
glad you found
It's
us.
like, is this the place? There's no
Yeah,
signage?
I got
Are
you.
you one of these artists that think you don't have a good voice too? Or
No.
what? You think you have a
Dude,
good
your
voice?
voice is
You know you have a
amazing.
good voice? All right.
Thank
It
you.
is a good voice. It's a very
The,
good
the,
voice.
the pianos, I feel, was like helping you find where you're supposed to be on key. God damn. Like even how you like did your sequences where you like broke down to where you had your breakdowns and that, but it also changed a little bit. But like when it came to you screaming at me in my face, like I enjoyed it.
Thank you.
Yeah, you got a good, powerful voice. It's good.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tell us about this name, Fowler. It's very interesting.
So there's a huge, long story behind it. No, I'm just kidding. It's just my last name with a PH instead of an F.
Gotcha.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
No, I like it. It's a good artist.
First
name.
name's Brandon. Y'all can call me Brandon. I'm not pretentious and saying you gotta call
Please don't be.
me. Yeah, no.
We
And
like
do you have some music up online?
I do. There's a song, my first song called "Lazy in Love," spelled L0V3. It's on like Spotify and all that.
What is that about?
It's about me taking accountability for some of
I see.
what led to the downfall of my marriage of 12 years.
Gotcha.
Oh, shit.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
You gotta work pretty hard at it, huh? Gotta put in the effort every day.
Song material.
Yes, people do. I didn't. That's why the marriage. Well, partially why the marriage ended. There's
Well, are
lots
you
of
happier
baggage on
now?
her end as well.
Are you happy
Title.
now, though?
Getting there.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
what we
yeah,
want.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
why you're
yeah.
here.
Alright.
That's what we're doing. We're working on that.
Yeah.
We want you to
So,
be a happier dude.
so single then?
Yes.
Single. All right.
Hey, y'all
Single
hear
and
that?
mingle.
Single.
Woo.
By the
Come on, you
way,
ladies musicians, you could be here.
FYI.
Get with the star over
Single
here.
and bilingual.
You can-
Single and bilingual. Let's
You
go.
can come scream in your face too, and you're gonna
go.
like it.
All right. What's your other language?
Spanish.
Spanish,
Yeah.
of course. Yeah, we do live in Texas.
Hablo un
so
poco de español, sí.
That makes sense. Well, you know what? That just
Blew your mind.
increased your dating field exponentially. So
Yeah. Also, you can be a
more props to
paramedic
you.
too if you're into that.
Okay.
You can help the medical field.
Yeah.
It literally doubles your income if you know 2 languages.
Oh no shit. Okay.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Hey, you could leave all this music shit behind and be a EMT.
Yeah.
Doesn't that
I
sound like
think
a
I'll
dream?
stick
And
with
just
I think I'll
use your sexiest Spanish voice to them. Just like tell them everything's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
While they're bleeding out.
Yeah. They're gonna live though. They're gonna survive because you're there. So this song that you wrote, is this like something new that you have, or is this something that you've had in the pocket?
Which one? The one I just.
Yeah, the one you just did.
I wrote that on Super Bowl Sunday.
Of this year.
Yeah, of this year. Yeah.
So you didn't watch Kendrick Lamar, or was it?
I mean, it was all over TikTok and Instagram the moment after. So yeah, I saw all of that,
Yeah.
but not live.
Check
No. No.
That's cool.
Very
So
interesting.
that's pretty recent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, decently recent. I think that was like February or something, right?
Yep.
So yeah. How many songs do you think you have written?
3.
3.
Yeah.
Just
So there's
3?
Lazy in Love, Call Somebody, and Whiskey and
So
Lemonade.
2 of them are online. Like you can go listen to them. They're recorded.
Lazy in Love's everywhere.
Okay.
This
Like
one,
how specifically do you look for that song?
so you can go to SoundCloud and find like the unplugged version of this one, or you can go to Bandcamp and buy it as well.
How? Like what are we looking for?
Call Somebody.
Call somebody.
And then-
Call Somebody is the name of the
By
song.
Fowler.
Yeah,
But
Fowler.
it's a PH, right? It's
PH.
Yeah, PHOWLER.
PHOWLER. Yeah, Fowler.
All right.
PHOLER.
Well, very cool.
Yeah, that's what we gotta look up. Yeah, no, that's good. Like 2,000-3,000.
Yeah.
Everybody's just got to start somewhere. Like somebody came in here, they're like, "Oh, I got like 200-300 songs." It's like, well, we got to hear your one today, and that's
Yeah.
like a moment for us to like share. We're like, damn.
Yeah,
that's
this
a lot
is
of
really
damn
cool.
songs.
I'm gonna be back for sure.
Yeah, come through.
Okay,
Play
keep
your
writing.
3 songs and then
And we'll keep writing it, so there's more than just 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and get on it. Do you have any other interesting hobbies or obsessions besides music, of course?
Not really. I mean, I don't know if you can call like being a movie buff an obsession.
Oh, what?
think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
What movie are we trying to go check out right now? You said Buff.
Yeah, you call the movie, and
Come on,
he'll
I
do the
love
impression
movies.
of the movie.
Okay.
So much.
Count of Monte Cristo.
Okay, Count of Monte Cristo. That's like
Some
what is it,
vampire
60s,
shit, right?
70s
Is
movie.
this some vampire shit? No.
No,
It's
that
a revenge
sounds
story. It
Like,
was written by Alexander Dumas, the guy that wrote The Three Musketeers.
Okay.
oh, dumbass.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, swashbuckling. There
Oh
you go.
yeah. Go. Yeah. Dumbass movie. I hear you. No, Dumas.
Dumbass
Dumas. It's pronounced Dumas.
Yeah.
Fuckers. No, that's
Right.
cool. Is this spooky?
No, it's just it's a revenge story. He was cheated by everybody in his life, and he was in prison for like 20 years, and he gets out and he takes revenge, gets his girl back, and
It's kind of shit you're into.
I mean, I liked it as a kid. It holds sentimental and nostalgic value for me, I guess.
That's what's up. That's
That and A Knight's Tale.
Oh,
Heath Ledger, yeah.
Oh yeah, I just actually met Shannon. Her.
Sossaman?
Yeah, she
shit.
she actually came to Houston, and the person who works with her, Brad, what's up? He was,
Brad?
he's. I'm gonna have to tell him about this episode now. He was trying to get her into town, and just a bunch of shit came up,
Yeah.
because she was doing like some thing with where the meet and greets, and just people sometimes act a little cray.
Yeah.
And so she was like, "Yeah, I got to get out here." And so we couldn't hang, but like, yeah, Houston, just gonna chill out when y'all see a celebrity. It's like they're people too. We just gotta be sweet and
Take it down a notch.
Just take it down a notch. But yeah, she's a great actress. But like, she's so sweet. But like all the time that we were trying to meet up with her, it was just like dealing with all this stuff. I was like, man, the actors in Houston are just like, they're just like so overwhelmed because there's a lot of people here. There's like traffic is so crazy. Like I actually had to pick up some artists and go take them here and there, and just getting there without people like messing with them is just so crazy. Like there's a lot of people in Houston.
Yeah.
So it's like, it just turns out that like with all these damn people acting damn fool, there's a few good people we get to like kind of duck out from the traffic. We can come hang out and play some songs or whatever.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, movies though, I'm gonna bring this back to the movie part, is that honestly, I've been inspired to write songs because of movies, because of stuff that's like in it. I'm just like watching it, and I love spooky movies, but like sci-fi, I love sci-fi movies.
Write you a good allegorical, epic tale watching a sci-fi movie for sure.
Naked Lunch.
Never seen it.
You never seen Naked Lunch?
Mm-mm.
I've never have either. I've never heard of that.
Yeah, go look up. All right, this is not for children, though. If you're under the age of 18, do not look up Naked Lunch on Google. But if you're over 18, look up Naked Lunch. Do you remember the movie RoboCop?
Yeah.
So, remember, you're coming with me, punk. Dead or alive, you're coming. That's the same cat, but he is not bald.
Oh, okay.
He has hair this time.
Okay.
And he's not connected to a robotic, cybernetic, body.
Yeah.
He's a
Fully
writer.
organic.
He's a writer, and he he types on this. You got to see the typewriter. If any of y'all are even gonna try to look this up, if you're even gonna look this up, you like movies.
I definitely am.
Look up Naked Lunch and just literally type in Naked Lunch typewriter, and you'll see where I'm going with this.
Okay.
And then you'll know where I'm at.
All right.
'Cause it's a lot. And I just love movies. Like I watch like Alejandro Jodorowsky, and I watch like different producers and directors are like just strange for art, but they're just like, some of it's kind of dark.
We're gonna start a movie review podcast.
Dude, please! Oh my God!
You two are gonna be the hosts.
No, we gotta do.
okay.
We gotta do a movie one. We gotta do a spooky story. Like I know you probably have a spooky story, like some ghost stories or some shit. We've got to do this.
Me or him?
Any of us, I bet.
Oh, okay.
Any of us
Yeah,
have
yeah.
spooky stories. We all got spooky
I
stories.
got one.
I got a great idea. We can also do a comedy one of these. It'll.
Yeah, and then we're gonna be across the street from the mothership,
yeah.
and then they're just gonna like just kick. They're
Location,
gonna
location,
start throwing
location.
bricks through our window.
Yeah.
We're gonna just start all on 6th Street War.
They may already do that. Who knows
Yeah.
how they're gonna respond to this shit.
Well, we still love y'all, so it's all good.
Yep.
We feel
Yeah.
welcomed.
Yep. Cool, Valor. It's been a pleasure. You
Likewise, man.
played beautiful music,
Thank you.
and
Valor.
yeah, fucking cool.
Thank
So,
you for showing up.
hang out
Thank
with
you
us
for
after
not
this,
giving
we'll
up
jam.
on us when you like went to the wrong door.
Thank you
yep.
for popping out and showing me.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thanks so much.
Fine.
All right, gonna pull some names. We're getting close to the end of the show.
I love it when people play the piano.
After Dolly, we have Annie C coming up.
Andy? Oh,
Annie,
shit.
without the D.
Oh, Annie.
Yeah.
Annie, are you okay?
Are you
Annie, are you okay,
Are you
Annie?
okay, Annie?
He looks pretty okay.
You've been hit by, you've been struck by.
He looks pretty snazzy. You remember the jacket he had last time? He's always pretty snazzy. He's got
All
good
right.
threads. Right?
Let's get Dolly to the stage.
Oh.
All right, Dolly. Hello there.
Hi.
It's your time finally.
It is. It is. I signed up too late last week. That was
Yeah.
kind of on me. a little
Yeah.
bit.
You've done it.
worries.
What?
You've done it.
Yeah.
Welcome.
I
You were
have.
very on time today.
I was.
You put
yeah.
your name in the
Yeah,
hat.
I did, and I folded it where you remember.
Yep. Yep. It's
Alright.
definitely the most unique one up here. So.
I try.
Yeah.
I try to be pretty unique. I don't know if you can
Yeah.
tell.
Oh, the origami.
Yeah.
A little
He
bit.
did the origami.
A very unique individual.
I try to be.
Yeah.
I try
Different.
to think of like people are already gonna look at me because I'm 5 foot tall.
Uh-huh.
Might as well give them something to look at.
Yeah.
You know, damn right, damn right.
Yeah. Right. You're
Well,
right.
what are you gonna do for us today?
So I don't play any instruments. It's just my voice. I'm
Okay.
going to be singing something that I wrote a really, really long time ago. It's called The Letter. It's kind of a cross between a lambent and a spoken word, but it's still sing-song. I'm really proud of it. I actually wrote it not long after my dad passed away, and I got sober and just kind of faced a lot of trials in my life. And I sat down one day, and I was just kind of sitting there, and I was like, man, I just really want to drink. And then something reminded me of my dad, and then suddenly this just poured out of me. And I've tried to put music to it. I can't tell you how many times, but like, just something about it says leave it as is.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
You
Well,
ready?
let's see what you got.
Okay. Here's a letter to my future lover. I'm sorry I'm not okay. And at times I can be stubborn, and that's all on me. And I'm a little bit awkward and just a tad bit weird. But please bear with me, for my heart's not all here. And I've given pieces of myself to strangers on the street. And I've got a bleeding heart and a broken soul, and I hope that you don't see. So dear future lover, be patient with me. See, my daddy taught me how to fight, but my mama never loved. I taught myself about the real world, oh, 'cause no one else would. And I'm kind and gentle, please don't sweep me off my feet. I'm scared of falling, oh, I'm scared to scrape my knee. And I'm bleeding out and broken, I'm scared that I gave up. And I could go on and on, but it would never be enough. So dear future lover, be patient with me. Oh, dear future lover, just don't give up on me.
All right. That's cool. You
I
pulled up
love
the
you so
words, and
much.
I don't even think you read them once.
Just do it a cappella. I love you so much
Yeah.
for doing that.
You didn't even need the
go
words.
for it. I love you so much. for
Thank
doing
you.
that. Thank
So
you.
it's more of a comfort thing. Like I don't
Yes.
actually need this.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Uh-huh.
I know it's there.
I will hold your phone
Musicians
up for you,
and
obviously.
comfort.
It's I don't even need these
There's
words. I
nothing
can't tell you
comfortable
how
about
many
being up
times-
here. You need to ditch that phone.
Yeah, I can't tell
Yeah.
you how many times
Yeah.
I have like just in my room played with it, tried to
Yeah.
add more to it, tried to add music to it. I'm just like,
Yeah.
it just
When you
doesn't-
started screaming, I was feeling some like some
Yeah.
pretty heavy stuff coming on there. But it is good that you're like acoustic, like the way you just said it. Like,
Yeah.
but honestly, I feel like that's so much. The more you mess with it, the more it doesn't feel like what makes you happy.
Yeah.
Like what you just did made you happy. That's the way it should be.
Oh yeah, I love the way that I can just put every raw emotion of this creation and put it out there, because I feel like with music it would get so muddled, and I have such a strong connection to the song and such a strong connection to my voice that it just sends its own message. You
The
can
way,
hear
the way the song moves too, so it's like you kind of need it to be like that, because the way
Yeah.
you move. Like,
it's got like I said, I go from like hear me plead, like
You start
don't give
screaming
up
at
on
me.
me, and like understand that I'm a broken person, but I'm lovable. I am lovable, and everybody is.
Yeah.
Everybody is lovable. No matter how broken you are still a lovable person.
Yeah,
And
try.
I feel like that just gets conveyed in this song.
Yeah.
Very good.
You're putting yourself out there. You're talking to your future lover.
Yeah.
Have you found your lover, or you still it's still
The
I'm
future
still out there.
lover.
Look, I'm at this weird point in my life where my
Good.
music is my biggest focus outside of my job, and that is
cool.
what I want to pursue. And I've got my band going, and we're doing our thing.
Really?
But yeah. So
Nice.
I actually have a band.
What is this band?
We're called Dolly and the Dead Boys.
Dolly and the Dead Boys.
Dead
All right, I
Boys.
like that.
We have our first
All
official
right.
practice Sunday, so
Cool.
very excited about that.
All right.
Yes, yo.
Very cool.
Gonna be
Very cool.
nothing like any of
Congratulations.
this. I can
Yeah,
tell you
you
that.
girls got you right there.
But yeah, it's gonna be a lot of punk rock stuff. So look forward.
Oh,
to
Right on.
fuck yes.
Oh yeah. Make
And
some
where are y'all rehearsing at?
We're gonna be rehearsing at the our first one is at Band Barracks,
Okay.
just so we can have somewhere that was common ground for all of us to get to,
Yeah.
and kind of get a feel for everything before we decide on where we want to practice permanently.
Yeah. Very cool.
Always about the
Well, that's an
band,
exciting time, you know.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm so excited. I'm shaky, excited.
Yeah.
I'm not even like nervous. Where I'm just like, I'm ready. I'm ready to get in there and I'm
Yeah.
ready to make music.
There's a lot of challenges, obviously, to running a band. You know, a lot of energies
Show up.
and spirits, and yeah,
Show up to practice.
showing up to
Scheduling.
practice, writing the songs.
Yeah. You could be a little drunk, but as long as you
Well, so
remember your
one of-
fucking
all the
lyrics.
rest
One
of
of
it.
our members
Just
is
remember the
cop,
lyrics
so
and
I
the
feel
chords,
like that's gonna
asshole.
push a lot of the
Yeah.
other guys.
Yeah.
Because they're like, oh, he's a cop. And I'm like,
Super cop, yo.
Let's go to the other
super
room.
Bob, he's a chill cop. But yeah, no, I'm super fucking excited.
He's gonna run a background check on you.
Probably. He probably already has, let's be honest.
Yeah.
Band barracks? Is
Band
that
barracks.
what?
It's
I've
a-
never
it's a
heard that.
place.
Like,
Yeah,
I've been in so many studios. There's Texas Music Studios and Francisco's and
Yeah,
just
it's
all
a
the
pretty dope
different
place.
ones.
Well, those are all like the ones that are close into town, and I think band barracks are like kind of like
Yeah,
out west.
yeah. A little bit there.
It's a
Yeah.
nice place for everybody to come and meet up and
Yeah, in a
get
middle
your
ground
shit together
area,
with your band.
Because Houston is huge.
I love
Yeah.
that.
You jammed out with us a little bit last week after the show and stuff.
Hell yeah.
It was a lot of fun.
That was fun time.
I'm so
Yeah.
sorry I had to leave earlier, but yeah, that was
I mean, we ended up
fucking
heading out
awesome.
long
Y'all
after, but
are
I enjoyed that
killing
shit.
it.
Yeah.
That's
I-
fun.
That is one
Like,
thing
after
I
the
love
show, we
doing
do
with
that.
any artist is like if somebody's gonna make the music, I'm gonna fucking sing it. Let's
No,
go.
this
I
is
can't
so
play any
fun.
instruments,
Yeah.
but you know what? This shit can carry me far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So has it been on your heart to try to learn any instrument or anything?
I
Little
had
guitar,
a
little
deep
piano?
seed want. My dad actually used to play the guitar, and I've always wanted to learn, but I feel like some kind of mental block has stopped me from just like actually doing it. And I
Yeah.
need to just fucking get over it.
Okay.
It's-
We might have to have a conversation about that then.
Yeah.
Because
So I actually have my dad's, the frame of my dad's old guitar. It doesn't have any strings.
Okay.
and it's
We
got a-
can fix this.
And it's got a
We
broken
can fix
neck.
this.
And so
You're
it's one of
amongst
these,
friends.
Like, I think that's my mental block. Is it's my dad's guitar and it's broken. It has no strings, and I
I
just
see.
feel like if I learn, I have to learn on that.
I think
It
it was
has
our
to be that
third
way.
show that one of our guests came on, and it was her husband's guitar. And same thing, but like she eventually built up the damn courage to just be like, I'm gonna fucking pick this up.
I feel like with
restring
me
it.
already building up the courage to go and start a band and just get on a stage like this because it's
Yeah.
not something I would have done in the past.
It was
think
Mara's
I
mama.
think I'm gonna end up getting over it by the end of this year.
yeah, are
and
you used to doing acapellas like this, or
No.
is this kind of
That's
like
fucking
No,
badass.
Really?
I have
Go,
never
girl.
done this. This is a first for me to get up here and
Interesting.
just raw sing. I mean,
fantastic.
I've done karaoke with friends and like
Yeah.
I've done sing-alongs with friends, but this is
Yeah.
I have never sung this song live for anybody.
That's
like
cool.
this.
That is definitely
Congratulations.
very cool.
Did you like
It's fucking amazing, yo! I
yeah.
love y'all. Thank
Yeah.
y'all for doing that. Yeah,
That's
it's
courage,
not
y'all.
easy to
Thank
get
you.
up there and do that. Yeah, I know. Yeah, one to say that, the one who's like, what you said,
yeah.
girl.
Uh-huh. Did you identify any challenges with doing this acapella?
I'm not gonna lie. Backstage, I was having a little bit of a moment where I was
Yeah.
like, I feel weird because everybody else has instruments and they've all got these like dope ass written songs that they've presented, and I'm like, I don't play any instrument. This is my instrument. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But I think once I got up here and I started actually doing it, it was just like everything else kind of just melted away. It was like I was just here.
Yeah. Yep. That's kind of
It's gonna
I guess
be
whether you have an instrument or not, that's kind of what happens,
Just
anyways.
in the moment of the music.
Yeah.
We are the instruments.
Yeah. I mean, I tell people all the time. I tell people all the time. They're like, "How do you have a band if you can't play an instrument?" I'm like, "I can make noises. I need a." And they're
I could tell everybody what to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I already know.
You know, and we haven't really had any percussively oriented people really come up yet. You know. I mean, we have that shaker over there. Yeah, I guess you could have had to do that. You could have shook that while you're.
If you need it, I'm not trying to distract anybody,
Yeah.
but
I mean, I would distract myself.
I'm
not
so
gonna, I
trying,
would
like, I'm
just
just
be like,
You're like, oh shit, lost rhythm.
I'm just
Yeah,
feeling
I
it
know.
sometimes. But I'm just like, shh.
Yeah. Very cool. How many songs do you think you have written?
probably over like 36 songs.
There we go.
I've got a very wide range of songs. 'Cause I'll just get in the
Yeah.
moment one time and like one of my biggest songs the only song I have out right now, it's called Toxic Lover. And that song, I wrote it in 5 minutes, showed it to my sister. My sister was like, dude, you gotta do something with this. So I found a producer friend,
Thank you,
made it into
sis.
something, and ended up getting like 12,000 listens. And I was like, oh, Yes, people like songs about toxic lovers. Okay.
There's a lot of that going on.
They
so
do
yeah,
seem
yeah.
to sell.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, it's just that's 2025.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
but it takes somebody to fucking write about it and
Yeah.
then perform it and then
Yep.
do it.
Yeah.
And thank you, sis,
Yeah.
for pushing her sister for doing that. when
yeah,
you're
no,
listening.
seriously. Has she not been like, bitch, if you don't do something with
Yeah,
this,
if you're
I will
what's
literally
her
kick your
name?
ass."
What's her name?
Sammy.
Sammy, thank you, Sammy, for inspiring your
Dolly.
sis. Thank you.
Yep. Dolly, it's been so much fun. I love your spirit. You're very conversational. You're very comfortable on stage, and
A little bit of
you got
intensity too.
a
You got,
good
like,
repertoire of
intensity, too.
songs.
I try to be. I have. I look. If people aren't ballsy enough to walk up to somebody as intimidating as me, I don't want you in my life.
Damn right.
Yeah.
Period.
Damn
There
right.
you go.
But-
Fuck off.
I'm out.
Yeah, Dolly.
Or hang
everybody,
out.
give it up for Dolly. What
Dolly.
a fun performance, fun interview.
Dolly's
Definitely.
a badass. She's badass.
Definitely. All right. I'm going to call out the last name of the evening as Annie jumps the stage
Look
early.
at him go. This dude's
we are going to
ready.
have Kristen come close out the show for us.
Kristen, where you at?
Chaos
There you are.
is the name.
Oh yeah.
We're going to end the show with a little bit of chaos.
She's got. The,
Right now we have already at the stage Mr. NEC. Hello, sir. How you doing?
I am excellent and improving.
All right.
That's what my father said.
You're making me nervous right now, not having an instrument on you. Are you about to do a acapella right now? Is that
no
what's
way.
going
We're gonna
on?
do back-to-back acapella.
Why would you be nervous?
Back-to-back acapella.
You just never know what to expect.
Dude,
with
let's
you.
go
You wanna
acapella
hear it
style.
first? You wanna hear the song
No,
first?
he's gonna do a.
Just serve it to us.
He's gonna like pull a harmonica out of his pocket or
All right.
something.
I'm
I
gonna
can't
fake
wait.
it.
The way
Am I
this guy
standing?
is.
Am I too tall for the?
Dude, you look like you're ready
yeah,
to do some. So you look like you're ready to do some kung fu in
You
the
know
Matrix.
what? We got our camera guy inching you up right now. Boom, you're in
okay.
frame now.
All right.
You're ready for the
All
Matrix.
All right.
This is good.
Well, that Fowler guy, how you gonna follow that?
No,
I don't know.
you can't foul her that.
You gotta be different. you gotta be. Whoa!
Thank you. I did it.
You starting
did
on the
I did it.
comedy
I
early?
did it. I did it.
This is a-
Okay.
You're getting better at this
Let's
hosting
give a
thing.
plug to Where in the Heck Across from Maggie's on 6th Street. What?
Oh, Maggie Mays.
Okay,
Maggie Mays.
but what is the actual place? Are you doing it at Maggie Mays?
At Maggie
Oh, we at Maggie
Mays.
Mays.
Okay,
And
I'm a little unclear. What time?
Wednesdays, 7 to 9 p.m., just like we've been rocking it right now.
Oh, so next Wednesday,
Mhm.
if I cared to do so, if I could find time in my busy schedule.
just hop in the trunk, dude.
I would show up there.
You're coming with us, dude.
Yeah, you show up just the same
Alright.
time as
Alright,
this,
alright,
and
Throw your shit in the
yeah.
fucking
All
trunk.
right,
Let's
you
go.
ready- You ready for? I'd love to go there.
I'd love to
Because
go
that's
there.
Beautiful.
That's
It
the
is such
title
a
of
beautiful
this song.
building.
Okay, that's a good title.
Yeah.
Okay, here.
All right, y'all
Okay,
heard
here we
him.
go.
Y'all heard
I
him.
might not remember
He
all
actually
of that.
started the
No
show, so.
excuses.
None.
Okay.
All right, let's go.
Evenings in amber, so clear. Close your eyes, they disappear. Music of mountains. I've forgotten the lyrics. Should I start over? Okay.
thought that was
I
part of
can
the
go
song.
through it very quickly and then I'll come back and do it right. Evening in amber so clear. Close your eyes, they disappear. Music of mountains, the silence of seas. Can we hold on to all these? Mornings, summer's the morning dove sang. Inside the softness of rain. I am totally forgetting all the words, but I do
Just
remember this
freestyle it.
part. I do remember
Freestyle.
this part. I know that time flies, I just don't know where. But if you do, I'd like to go there. Anyway, to do proper justice to this song, I got confused by listening to all the other people because I'm kind of a counterpuncher.
Yeah.
So
That's cool though.
let's see. So what else is going on? Okay, now.
Oh
coming
shit!
up-
Now we got the PSAs coming.
Coming. Well, no. I feel the love.
Oh, you
Okay,
better
it's red
believe that
hot.
shit.
All right, so the song was called oh.
I'd love to go there.
I'd
Written
love to
by
go
David
there.
Michael Harris.
Okay, cool.
Oh. So
Cool, cool. That's one of your good buds, right?
Yeah,
One of your
yeah.
collaboration.
Right? Yeah, he's always,
Partners.
pianisticking on
It's a
the
little different, yeah.
and jazz, and he's got
Yeah.
over 3,000 songs.
Yeah, it sounded like kind of definitely like kind of in line with your style with some of the other songs that you played for us over the weeks and stuff like
Is
that.
it?
I mean,
Has it?
it felt like it. I mean,
Hold.
I was surprised to learn that
Oh, wait. Oh, there's your percussion section. Grayson wanted the percussion section.
I can't believe that the axis turns on suffering when my head it burns. No, I can't believe that the axis turns on suffering when my head it burns. This is love that I'm feeling. This is love that I'm feeling. Ooh, 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 ooh.
Yeah, with the comeback. I'm gonna tell you right now, that shit's gonna be so basic. We're gonna have to edit out the bass on that.
All right.
He's stomping the whole stage.
You know, you can just lead with that one next time.
There's gonna be a lot of low end on that song. It's like just all low end.
Very cool. Andy, I have no idea where your spirit comes from. I don't know how.
Dude, you were from the alternate
How you
universe.
conjured, any of that.
You were here now. You were here now.
What happened in your life? What special event happened in
planet?
your life to just set you off on this trajectory?
Dearborn, Michigan.
Uh-huh.
Really Detroit. I was born.
That's where
Oh, dude, you're from Detroit.
And I remember looking at the Electrolux, which was a vacuum cleaner that slides on, like skis. And I thought, after breakfast, who made this cereal, and where is the big machine that makes this cereal? And I want to take some shit apart. and that's how it started.
Okay.
And then,
Okay, we got cereals and vacuum cleaners.
I was living
Thank
in
you,
Defiance,
Michigan.
Ohio.
You've added 10 more questions to this interview. by the way,
Detroit,
just in saying that.
Detroit is
I
wow,
had my head
man.
on the side
Thank
of the
you,
car.
Detroit, for this guy.
I had my head on the side of the car, and the car's going,
Okay.
and the droning
Then we
sound
find the
made
keynote.
made me write a song.
Okay.
How did that one go?
Oh, so we're gonna
it'll
do
come
3
to me.
songs now? We're
But
doing
anyway,
3 songs?
yeah, droning
3
sound.
songs
If I
now?
hear a
All
droning
right.
sound, we're
Yeah,
going.
you start kind of flying on top of it.
We're doing. We're
Yeah,
gonna
something's
do
going
another
on. If I hear it.
like Wolf of Wall Street thing.
Yeah, you should go to like India and stuff, like where they do a lot of drones and stuff, and just hop in the mix over there.
I've done that.
You have?
Yeah.
Nice. I believe it.
I believe it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, tell us about that experience. That sounds kind
I first went to India to get dental work done.
Okay.
And then they lost my receipts while I was healing up in the States.
Okay.
And that's the explanation for. See, this is
Pop them
temporary.
in. Pop it in. Episode 1, you popping them out.
legendary dentures have
Episode
returned
8, he's
to
popping
the
them back in.
stage.
That's
If you guys haven't seen
temporary.
episode 1, you guys
Episode
should
1, he's
definitely
popping
watch
them out. Episode
1.
8, we're popping them back in.
Fuck's
That's
sake.
called dedication.
Anyway.
You gotta sign those things, like they.
Dude, those things are part of the
Can
show.
you make
at this
copies and
point.
hand them out like the next shows?
Thank
We'll
you,
just, like-
India.
If you do really good on this show, we'll just hand you some like signed dentures from Annie C.
No, Annie C's got to look you dead in the eyes if
Sick.
he's gonna
Best
do that.
teeth.
You
Yeah.
can't leave it unless he
Worst
looks you in the
teeth.
face.
Yeah.
Annie's
But I
intense.
was going to say that coming up.
Look how bad he wants to grab the
downtown,
microphone.
There's a
You
big
see it?
show. They sold 3,000 tickets, and I'm performing. I'm just, there. And it's Loud Music is the
Where?
promoter. LOUDMUSIC. SIK, I think.
Yeah.
And the library.
Loud music.
And they're going to have all kinds of stuff all day.
This would
maybe
this,
even several days. And it's coming up very soon.
So you don't have a day yet.
And if you
Are we
want
still working on a day?
perform, you
So
might
at the
have a
Idelson
shot
Library.
if you fill out
Right,
their
right.
form.
Yeah.
Very cool.
What day?
I think they just did.
You're still working on the day.
No, it's all
No, it's
nailed
a-
down.
it's a
It's
thing.
nailed down.
It's
Yeah,
all
I saw the
When?
flyer for it the other day.
Yeah, I sent you guys images.
Right.
Of the,
You
but
know I
don't
don't be
remember.
checking your
I have to look on
messages.
my phone. Should I look on my phone and figure out what day it is?
I mean, this is kind
For
of a
the
platform where
viewers,
you
yes,
can,
or for our
where you
viewers,
can tell
yeah.
the folks about the show. So yeah, you can
You
plug
know,
your show
yeah,
right
I
now,
mean,
and
if you're into it.
you know,
Yeah.
otherwise you
It's
can
at
leave
your
it ambiguous
discretion.
and nobody
you
will
don't
buy a
have
ticket
to do
it.
anything.
Hey, as a public service, I will try and figure
Dude,
out.
let me tell you this. Last time you came through, you did say some vital information on the cast. That, like, honestly, I got some messages from like people that like actually looked up what you were saying, and they were like really intrigued by it. They were just like, "Where the hell did you find this?"
I'm not just talking.
But no, I'm trying to validate
okay,
this because
okay.
what you did say was
now
like
I'm
a
distracted
few
and I'm
people
trying
were
to
like,
find,
"Wow, what the hell?"
No.
You know, and that's cool.
You're just bringing the
here's
alien
what I'll
knowledge
do.
to
If you
rest.
go
No,
to
he
the
did.
YouTube
He's
channel,
saying a bunch of
'cause
random
I've been putting
websites and
comments
shit.
on your YouTube channel. People are.
Right on.
I mean, I seem to be the person who and I have multiple identities, so I come in there and like.
We know who you are, though. We know who you are.
And anyway, I will put there the date and the deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could
sweet.
change jackets, but we know you. We can see that handsome mug. Oh, wait.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay. We know you're a handsome mug.
Hey, is there enough time for the next person? Because I feel like
There is.
Dude, don't you worry about
you
that,
know
because
what?
this whole foundation is built off of love, so we're
Okay.
good.
Yep.
All right.
We
I think
are.
I think
yeah.
we have enough love.
We have freedom to pretty much
have questions,
make
Zach?
this
You got questions?
however long we want.
Dude, we could do whatever the hell we want. That's
Yeah,
H-Town.
I don't know. Every time I ask you a question, it just gives me more questions. I don't know what
Okay.
to ask you
Thank
to.
you for putting the chair back. It took
to
me like 30
reach
minutes to
any
get it
point
in
of
the right place.
understanding in my own self.
It took me forever to put it in the
You
right
know.
place earlier.
But we sure are entertained every time you get up here on the stage. You know.
What's that song? Let me entertain you.
Yeah.
Where the hell's Griffin?
You do just that. Yeah. I don't know.
Oh, good answer. Good answer. Thanks.
He swears that he's gonna come play the show for the last like 3 weeks and
We even got him a mic.
never. I know it's all good.
Who's the mic for?
We're eventually gonna start having some guests on the show.
Oh,
Wouldn't that be nice?
Okay.
Yeah,
Are
Griffin.
they going to be guest interviewers?
Griffin.
Or are they guest
Yeah,
performers?
we'll probably have him like
Talking to you,
open the show,
Griffin.
you know,
Oh, okay.
and then come join the panel and then
Oh, okay.
interview people. But
So it's still only 2 hours over in Austin?
Dude, who knows, man?
Yeah, I
we're
mean,
just
more or
who
less.
knows? What if somebody just comes in there and just starts freaking out? We're gonna have to deal with that. And we're gonna be like, okay, and now we're gonna have to.
we
like,
get
a
tired
new
of
show.
yabbing and jabbing all day after
Right.
about
Dude,
2
somebody's
hours,
gonna
so, you
freak
know, we
out over
gotta-
there. But I just want to keep it with love. We're gonna just keep the love going. Baby.
Right.
That's it. That's
Well,
it.
Nice.
NEC, it's been an otherworldly interview and performance as usual.
And cool
My
threads.
pleasure.
And,
You always come
yep.
threaded out. You always
We're
got the cool
threaded up,
threads.
looking good.
I
So
tried to modulate it and not
yeah.
be too aggressive.
thanks for coming and hanging out with us again, man. We will see you in Austin
Annie.
and in future weeks here. NEC, everybody. All right, for your final act of the night, and then we're going to get out of here and unwind. We have
We're gonna go jam.
Chaos coming to the stage.
Oh, girl, yeah.
Chaotic One. She
Yes.
gave a
Fucking
epic
gave me the-
performance of hide and seek.
Dude, is
a
this the
couple weeks
third?
ago.
Is it acapella night?
That was a great one. I know we got 3 acapellas in a
that's
row to
3 in
end
a
out the,
fucking
end out the
row.
night.
That's 3 in a row. Let's
See,
go.
This is how singers take over your
I'm
podcast
so
right here.
excited.
This is exactly how they do it.
I'm gonna stand up for this one.
Singers are musicians too.
Yeah, that's
Standing up for this one.
when they allow themselves to be.
Yeah.
What you
excited.
got for us?
I'm gonna sing an original today.
Oh, perfect.
Yes.
All right, what is it called?
It's called Boogie Street.
Oh, you.
Girl.
Yeah, this little song has been stuck in my head way too much. Way too much.
Thank you.
She showed it to me one time. It's on Spotify, and then I just keep singing it to myself in the shower and while I'm trying to sleep. And you too.
Is that what you were singing up there?
I
Yeah.
love that. Well, thanks. I'm glad we had a chance to record it here. That's super
Yeah,
exciting.
I'm glad you have implanted your earworm into my brain. And
Well, that's funny. All
Boogie
right.
Straight, hit
Yeah,
us
let's
with
Boogie
it.
Straight. I've been drinking every night now and talking in my sleep, and the secrets that I shared, babe, were the ones that I promised to keep. My daddy called me a liar, your woman called me a thief, just trying to get higher. I'm down on Boogie Street. You're 1 in a million, 1 in a million. But babe, this is Houston. There are 5 of you just in this city. You're 1 in a million, 1 in a million. And with love from Houston, there are 5 of you just in this city. Well, you told me you were sorry. It didn't matter much to me. Don't spend time thinking about you. I've got too many places to be. And you can call me a liar. Say I dropped you like a leaf. Leaves don't play with fire. I'm down on Boogie Street. You're 1 in a million, 1 in a million. But babe, this is Houston. There are 5 of you just in this city. You're 1 in a million, 1 in a million. But babe, this is Houston. There are 5 of you just in this city.
Yeah. All right.
Damn. A little bit of perspective.
I've never felt so unoriginal being 1 in a million before, you know.
Yeah, because there's like, there's
I love
over
it.
a million.
I love that perspective. It's
Yeah.
funny.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a song I wrote when somebody that I've known since I was in middle school pissed me off. Somebody I've been involved with for a very long time.
Yeah.
And I was really upset about it, and it was definitely a fuck you song. And I was like, oh, you didn't hurt me, but obviously, you know, I wouldn't have been
I can
writing
replace
about
you.
it if it didn't bother
You're
me.
replaceable.
Yeah, you're replaceable. I'm not even mad.
Oh, shit. Songwriting. Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
No, I love that you did it a cappella.
Do not piss Kristen off. She will tear you up in a song, okay?
Yeah.
Don't even do it.
And like in the most
Be
beautiful
sweet to this
way.
girl.
This is such a beautiful voice. You're gonna just tear you apart.
Yeah,
Thanks.
exactly.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Show. Yeah,
Yeah.
this is good shit.
Thanks.
No, I'm so glad that everybody's been just like decided to go acapella. We're going acapella tonight. Like fuck it, you know,
Yeah.
fuck it. Like our true voices are being heard.
Strong.
Yeah, I love it. Like yeah, especially the originals.
Yeah.
Oh, he had one that he kind of switched it up or whatever. But it was like we're still out here just singing on a damn mic. And that's what's
Yeah.
up. That's what's
Yeah, I
up.
caught the tail end of your song. It was great. I loved it.
Dude, we're here for each
That's
other.
actually a PJ Harvey tune, which I did like an old blues guy would stomp it.
He's back on the
Nice.
mic.
I love that. I love that.
We got him back on the mic.
Yep. I love it.
So since last time that you were with us, have you done any more performances?
I have played at La Carafe.
Oh yeah, where's the new La Carafe? They just reopened. Or no. It's
La
at,
Carafe
it's
is the
at
one
the
in
same
Market
spot.
Square.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the same spot.
They were
but
closed just for a minute though, like
they
for
were, yeah,
the
they
plumbing
had,
and shit.
Yeah, they had
Back
some like.
Yeah,
some-
so in the same spot.
It's the oldest bar in Houston, so
Right.
it's an old building.
They got those $3 Heinekens, I think. So like, yeah, you go there for
I
that.
don't know. I never pay for my own drinks, so.
You wouldn't know. Yeah, you wouldn't know. Duh. Obviously. Never mind. You had, you know.
You were thinking of La Coqueta.
Right.
that used to
Yeah,
be
it
over
was.
by-
Yeah.
Over by Dan's, and they moved up off of Tidwell. And they're starting to do some jazz nights and blues nights and stuff too.
Is it a bigger spot?
It's a much
than
bigger
the
spot.
high space?
Yeah, and they still do their like bachata and salsa classes, I think. And then,
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah, and then sometimes they're like fully open as a bar and music venue. I'm unclear on the specifics, but I'm sure.
Right.
You know, next time I come, I'll make sure to have info. But that's right by my
Okay,
house,
yeah.
so.
Cool.
Let us know. Let us know what's going on.
Yeah. I try to like hit jams a few nights a week because
We always see you at the jams,
Dude,
the
last
Band
night,
Electro's
or
jam.
last time you were playing, you gave me the fucking chills because you were singing so loud and we were all jamming in the living room. You were so like you were just killing it. You were so like cutting through it all, and I just could feel that shit.
Oh,
I'm so glad.
wow,
I was
thanks.
there, but I had to leave, and I didn't want to leave. But then, like before I left, like I could feel the energy in that room, like you were, because everybody was like jamming.
Yeah.
That was so good.
Yeah.
That was like that's the energy, but then like you were like letting shit go too, like in that room. That's kind of like the vibe too of like our after jam.
Yeah.
That was fucking badass.
Yeah, absolutely.
I really did like that. I didn't want to leave.
That's I love hearing that. There's so many talented people who come here to share themselves here, and it's really cool to get to see them solo, and like hear their voice by themselves. And it's also really cool to see, to let people collaborate and have that, because music is a conversation, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so that like on the spot conversation is always, cause it's fun. It's always different, and that's why I like to go to jams. Is because it's always different. Somebody's gonna do something that you don't expect, and
So,
like
bring
rolling
a
with it, just, like,
Casio
makes it
keyboard.
fun, yeah.
A battery operated Casio keyboard.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
you never
exactly.
know.
Exactly.
Never know.
Yeah, so it's fun, and honestly, I think that music helps me like keep depression at bay.
Fuck,
That's what I
yes.
use it for. If I'm noticing that I'm feeling lonely and like stuck in my house, I'm like, I
Yes,
guess
ma'am.
I can look up a jam if I don't know where there's one,
Yes,
and
ma'am. Yes.
just being around people and like
Let the healing begin.
Yeah, there's actually some psychology studies on that about how religions and like the basis of religion is group singing has a lot to do with feelings of euphoria, and so that's why a lot of religions are centered around music, or a lot of religious rituals involve music because it like evokes feelings of community in us.
Pretty righteous.
Yeah.
We're gonna go do that right now.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
Yeah, thanks.
I can't wait. I'm just so excited
Yeah.
that you're here. Like every time you're here, I just feel
Love
like some
having you on.
shit's about to go down.
Aw,
Yeah.
I love that. I
And
love that. I'm
I've
so
been
glad you
challenging her to start learning the piano so that one day, hopefully, she will come up here and play us
Well,
the song.
It's
I
much easier to
appreciate that.
find a piano now, though. So
I play the clarinet and I can read music and I can play that, but I can't play that and sing at the same time, obviously.
So you're coming
So-
up here with a
It's trick.
clarinet.
I could try, yeah, I could do that.
Do we need to buy you one?
I have one actually.
Okay.
I was
I'll
bragging
go-
about
I'll
playing
go
the
buy you
clarinet one
one.
time to some dude,
Yeah.
and he was
I'll
like,
go
"Oh
buy your
yeah, I
equipment."
got you a clarinet." I was like,
Yeah. No, we need to hear this. We need to hear
Okay,
it.
I'll bring it up.
Clarinet.
Yeah,
I'll bring it
no,
up.
we
But,
need that.
Grayson loaned me his folding piano, and
I did. See, I already forgot about that.
Yeah,
This
I
is
have
how
it.
I lose all my
I
shit.
have it, and I will bring it back. And so I've
Yeah,
been,
like, by the way, I have. That's where it is.
yeah. So
Yeah. That's awesome.
I've been tinkering with it. It's just, it takes practice, and I definitely don't want to come up here and like half-ass play the piano and sing. I'd rather like take my time and
You totally
do
could.
it
Take
how
your
the way I
time.
want it to be.
Yeah.
Be.
That's fine. Just sharing space.
Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't immediately good at it, and I got frustrated. So no.
Especially if you like see a recording of
Yeah.
yourself doing it, and like,
Oh,
like
yeah.
that's why I like always when we record ourselves and you like look it back and you're like, is that me?
Well, I have a 15-year-old son, and he is constantly playing music in the house. He plays several instruments, and so like trying to find a time to practice when he's not actively practicing, 'cause
Oh.
it's like all day, every day. In fact, he's
Cute.
staying here on Saturday. Plug for the show that Mara's son is putting together this Saturday. We have a bunch of teen metal bands and stuff. My son's band's playing at midnight on Saturday.
Yeah, they played like a month or two ago over here and smashed it. And
Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, so there's all
Metal.
kinds of fun things going on
Yep.
here at the Way
May
Up.
the metal
Those kids
rain.
are ready to come back over here and mosh. They
Yeah,
didn't.
they
Yeah,
They
we're gonna
didn't-
have to move the couch and we're gonna have to move some shit.
They came to finish the job. They didn't
We're
totally
good.
tear up our place last time.
If y'all
so
had
they're
seen
gonna
the shows
fucking-
that have gone on in this room before this show,
Yeah.
is
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty interesting.
Pretty
the, like,
interesting.
range of experiences you can have here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this was a theater actually. This was a theater, and that was the
A porn
up there.
theater?
No, this was like actually like a.
You would like that. But
No, yeah, no, yeah. That's probably in the future. Maybe give it like 10 years or something. No, there used to be.
They'll be like, "What do you think all,
All
this
right.
recording equipment's for?"
All right, I'll see you tomorrow.
This is our master plan. In 10 years, this is going to be a porn theater.
I got a
okay?
projectors. We need better projectors.
Until then, we're going to have to figure it out.
No, but this used to be a theater where this was the stage and the whole operation area was up there and the whole thing was open, like for the next door. And all this was with Wayne. There was like a huge stage right here, and there was an audience, and all this stuff was in this room. And like how it's like changed. It's like the energy's still in this room is amazing because you're talking over 20 years.
That's cool.
Of stuff going on in this fucking room like that we're in right now.
Mm-hmm.
And so like we're carrying that energy on.
I have a friend who fell through the ceiling. And
Yeah, I mean all kinds of shit.
Yeah, that is why I hold that shit up the first day I moved in. I was like, look at this fucking hole. That's my bedroom, by the way.
Don't go up there. Don't.
And I'm like, yeah, that's my bedroom up there. And I couldn't even be in it because there's just a fat hole in the ground that just goes straight to the first floor.
Yeah, it was for you. So
I'm
you
just
can
like,
get down quicker. So
I'm
you
like
get in the studio.
shimmying around it to get to my bed.
It's for him to get to work
this
quicker.
This is no way to live. Like, this is no way to live.
So just jump down that and just get on the computer and just start recording right now.
Well, good job. Yeah, you've put a lot of work into the space, and so.
Yeah, right. Like, right. Shout out to this guy,
Yeah.
like for like putting this stuff together.
Yeah.
I lived here for.
It was way more of a project than I thought it was going to be. When I moved
lived here
in,
for a
I was
long
like,
time.
we're going to spend like
And
2
this
months
room
building
was-
this out. It's going to
wow.
be great. And then, we'll just get right off to the races.
There's been a lot of different shit in this room. Yeah, but
Hell
Grayson, he found a few friends that around this neighborhood and
bunch of
like
good
just
folks.
literally give a shit. And then
Yeah.
we all put it together, and then now we're here hanging out.
Yeah.
I love that because there's a lot of history in this neighborhood. And I was just told too that Art Crawl's coming up, and so a bunch of artist friends that I have are also looking really forward to like coming out and hanging in the neighborhood.
Yep.
So when that time is coming around, like maybe we can all still be together and we can like look at art and sing.
Yeah.
So
Last Art
that's
Crawl, we
coming
had a
up.
bunch of
Yeah,
folks,
there's a bunch
hang
of
a
cool
bunch
stuff
of
coming
stuff
up
in here, so.
we got a lot of cool shit coming up. Yeah.
For which art show?
The Art Crawl?
Art Crawl is like
Oh,
huge.
yeah,
It's like
yeah,
the
yeah,
whole
yeah.
damn neighborhood
Cool,
with
cool.
Hardy and next door and like this whole
Can I
fucking
bring over
city.
some art?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
This is why I'm saying it on the show. Like,
We have tons of white
come over
walls
here
in
and bring
here,
some fucking
so
art.
it's like.
Let's do a fucking
got
art
some.
Plenty of
show.
space to fill.
I got
Houston.
Something, if not, I'll make some.
Cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
I will literally. I have some pencils that and Prismacolors that I just got gifted. Let's go draw.
I like to glue teeth to things.
We'll
Like-
find some teeth.
Yeah, no, I have them.
I'll go punch some teeth out of somebody and give you some teeth.
I bring you some like.
Come here, I need
tooth
you real
cover
quick.
gifts. Yeah.
They're for art.
Yeah.
It's
I
for
like
my
to
friend.
bring a pair of pliers when I have my tooth art on display, and people are like, "What
Girl.
do you do? Where do you get all these teeth?" And I'm like, anyways, it's been fun, guys. I know.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. Yeah, this I think is probably the longest episode we've had so far. So, thank you so much for coming up and playing your song and wrapping up the night for us.
Yeah.
Are
What
you
a
gonna
great
stay?
night,
Are you
y'all.
gonna
It's
leave?
been a fun time.
I might be
Yeah.
able to stay for like an hour. Okay, one of the times that I come here, I've been last twice.
That is true. Yeah.
So like, could I get a free pass for like first or second?
You want to go early?
No.
I want to go. I mean,
No.
She wants to leave.
I want-
She wants to play and
Not-
leave. That's
not
why I'm here.
I want you guys fresh, damn it.
Not fair. We still love you, but no, we need you here. You need to keep coming. No.
I am not controlling that. I promise. I don't know why.
Right? That's the whole thing.
Yeah.
All right.
It's just the luck of the draw.
Give it up.
All right, give it up for Chaos, y'all. What a great performance. Love you. That concludes Rare Song Episode 8, folks. We've done it. We've done it.
We made it to 8.
We did.
We're just gonna keep on going.
Doggo, let's go have some fun, man.
It's about that time.
go-
Okay,
let's
look,
go
no,
do it,
look. Oh, everybody, look, Grayson, go ahead and shut down the computer. Look, it's time for the adults. Okay, we're just gonna. Okay, earlier, we had our fun, but it always comes to time where we gotta pull it together and go act a goddamn fool, and because the kids are out and everybody's asleep. But tonight, we're going to go over there, and I'm feeling tonight that we're probably going to hear some new shit tonight. I don't have to leave again, so, I'm gonna kick it. But, I on some serious shit, all you people that are right here in front of me. I'm fucking looking at you. Might see my eyes? Look. You see me? I see y'all. I've been looking at y'all this whole time. Okay? Just letting you know that I see y'all. And I just want to tell y'all, I really do appreciate y'all, and I love y'all. And like y'all showing up and showing support to the fucking music scene and what the fucking world literally is destroying itself right now. And fucking AI and all this crazy fucking shit is going on out there in the world. Yet, we get to come in here and just hang out in the fucking air condition and play some music and just hang out. It's very special. And I want to tell y'all, I really do, really do appreciate y'all coming and supporting other artists. It's not about me or Grayson. It's not about this building. It's not about any shit. It's for us to fucking literally come and hang out together and listen to each other's songs. Some people are a little more wild than others, but we still get to fucking share our music. And I want to tell y'all, I love y'all for like supporting this. And like, you know, let's go hang out in the other room. All right? I love y'all.